What the fuck is up, everyone?
Hello.
Hello. What up, Green? Green Gameplay Boy. How we doing?
Yeah. What up, fellas?
Happy fucking Tuesday. This is Pushing Mongo 58, 2 away from 60.
Gnarly.
And we do have the front office coming back at some point. I asked them, I said, are you like done? Like, what is your plan? Like, do you plan on coming back? Like, no hard feelings if you aren't. Like, but like, don't be scared to tell us if you need to step out of here. And he was like, oh no, we're on it. We're back. I'm like, all right. So we'll see.
Man, how long has it been without him?
Dude, a long time. Last update I got from him, which was earlier this week, he was like on the campus at MIT.
Wow.
So like he's
He's
really
just big
doing the
dick,
shit. Yeah, he's big dicking, dude. So yeah, good for him. But he should be back at some point. So that'll be good. But yeah, dude, hope everybody else is doing all right. Green, hope you're doing good, big dog. How's everybody? How's the chat doing today, man? Hope you guys are doing all right. Hope you guys had a good weekend. It has been kind of fall-y weather the last couple days. At least in the morning, it's getting hot again at the end of the day. But been like 60 degrees in the morning, which is not bad.
The seasons are a changing here.
Yeah, I hate fall. So I mean, I like
Really?
the 60-degree. I hate anything other than spring and summer. I just want it to be somewhat chilly and hot. That's all I want. Folly, good word. Jesus Christ. I don't even think is that a word either, Green?
Valley, good word. Are you trying to? It sounds like some Irish shit he threw at you.
Dude, shout out to Green though. If anybody's been following the last week or so, our pages have turned into a sports betting page because that's the most content we've got content, but boy, that's daily content right there, which we've never had. So this is some good shit. Shout out to Green on these daily bets. We didn't get one posted today. He posted a little late. I got home late. By the time I sat down, the first pitch had already started. And we're not those guys who are going to post our, even if wins or losses, we're not going to post stuff that we didn't give you guys time to lock in and trail us on. Um, so we didn't post that one. Green said it's not looking too good today, which is not good. We started off super hot, so it's only a matter of time for me maybe even out a little bit.
Sure.
But yeah, dude. So Green, if it, he's using different bet sites, but that's what we have. That's why we're on the Action site. So download the Action app. It's Action Network is what it's called. It's a green check mark. Download that. It's a bet trailing site. So basically, anytime you can just follow us on there, and anytime Green posts a bet on any of his 3 or 4 sites that he uses, it will be automatically posted to Action, and you will be able to trail the fucking show every day. So that's pretty fucking sick. Shout out to him on that. We've started out high. I think we're like 5-2 or something. We were like 4-5-0 at one point. Big Dog was fucking smoking, dude.
Really
So
came out the gate hot.
really coming out the gate hot. So shout out to Green on that. What up, Allie? How we doing? Welcome in. I heard that you were around on the weekend. Welcome to the stream.
I just hung out for a while.
Hell yeah, dude. Love to hear that.
Must have already ran out of shit to do in Cleveland.
Love to hear that. Hey, and shout out to Savs, dude. Savannah, it looks like she made a kick and she has subbed for 3 months. It says we've just got a 3-month sub from Savs. So a day ago, we got good things. So shout out to another one of our Canadian support system that we got out there. Supporters in the support system we've got out there in Canada. Shout out to them.
Canada, you love us, man. We love you so.
Almost more than this goddamn the country we live in.
We're very divided. We're divided down here.
Yeah, dude. We're like thinking about just living in a Winnebago somewhere along the border.
We're the most liberal people on this platform.
Yeah, dude. They're like, what the fuck? At least you're not on Rumble, dude. Rumble is hot right now. I never really went to Rumble, but then I for some reason I just went over there over the weekend just to see what it was. And boy, we are in the heat now that we're like in the heat of like election time. Boy, that is a dark place.
Yes, it is,
dude. Rumble
is not looking good,
dude. Bro, it is not a fucking fun place to turn. That's one of those things. You make a wrong turn under Rumble, dude. It's like you better hope you can
roll through the stop signs on Rumble when you drive through Rumble.
Yeah, dude, get the fuck out of there, dude. It is Rumble is the far right site. Yes, it is.
It's the only place that those people are like still allowed.
Truly,
when you spout so much rhetoric, like eventually every other platform is going to be like, we've had enough of you. Rumble is like that last. It's the Alamo for douchebags.
Yeah, it is literally like the last stand. They're like, we have been pushed out of we've been squeezed out of every other corner on the internet. Not
Go.
Rumble. Come to fucking Rumble. See, I went there today because like Steve Will Do It is on there, and like, boy, all them guys, like, they were. This is over the weekend. This is before Monday's yesterday's Trump Twitter interview or whatever he did with Elon, which apparently like kept crashing the site and shit. like,
A lot of
like
people listened in.
a lot of people listened in, but like it kept crashing the site, and like at one point I think he said they were like there was like a DDoC attack on Twitter like right when it started. Like people the Saudis weren't happy, but
DDoS attacks are so elementary. So if the fact that Twitter or X, formerly Twitter, is able to be like brought down from a DDoS, which is like a 12-year-old could write the code for a
yeah.
DDoS, just lets you know how far that shit's fallen under fucking Elon Musk watch.
Password 123.
Yeah. Was it Donald Trump's Twitter the last election cycle when he got hacked? His Twitter password was MAGA 2020 exclamation point. And I was like, it's not a hack if you just guessed. Like,
yeah.
he's like,
They
I've been
didn't have to
hacked.
fire up
No.
any of their equipment. You know what I'm saying? None of their fancy equipment was even plugged in. What up, E-Block? What up, Cold Peppers? Here for the bukkake. Let's get this thing going.
Let's go.
Dude, let's usher in the horse, dude.
Yeah, Donald Trump's lisp. Did you hear that shit?
I did, dude.
It's like it sounded like he took his teeth out. Like it was
Well,
weird.
so it's funny because I was reading I was on scrolling old X this morning, and there was a thread this morning which I wish I would have saved. But it was about, so apparently he just made comment. He just body shamed some guy. I guess he says something like,
He's like, he's the fattest guy I've ever
he's like
seen.
that's like the
Or
biggest
the biggest
stomach,
belly.
biggest belly I've ever seen, or something like that. Whatever. So the guy who made this thread was like, I usually don't go after political people, but he's like, if he wants to throw stones, then this guy's like, I'm about to just tear Donald Trump apart. So he went into the history of like how he wears the suit jackets with shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Because there's a picture of him when he's typing, doing the Elon the interview yesterday. We were sitting there, and he's in the chair, but like padded things only look good when you're standing up. It's like,
Yeah.
when you sit down, that shit doesn't look natural.
Looks like butt kiss on the bench.
Yeah, so he's sitting there, dude, and he's got these clearly shoulder pad built-in things, and this guy went through like the history of like people wearing I guess the Italians or something invented it, but it was just like the way that like how like if you look at those coats up close, they're so awkwardly shaped to like make that guy look skinnier.
Padded shoulders were like a very like 90s thing. They fell off. I have a one blazer that has like the straight shoulder.
Dude, it's
a relaxed fit. It's just
Italians piss me off.
Watch
your fucking mouth, dude.
Nick's pretty good at piss people off.
Yeah, dude, we are the worst people. Well, I take that back. The second we're the second worst. Asians are the worst. And I was good friends with this Asian dude for a long time, and he was like, I promise you, we are the most racist people on planet Earth. He's like,
they hate each other.
That's exactly what he said. He goes, we hate people that look like us. Like we hate because they're all from a different part of some different country, and like we just hate everybody from any other region. And he's like, we hate everyone. He's like, on top of that,
this is a reflection of my ignorance. Take like two of the more tropical like region of people. Like give me like a Vietnamese dude and like a dude from Laos, and then put them together, and there'd be like, which one's from where? I'll be like, I don't know.
I have no
That's
clue.
my ignorance. But you have that guy be like, tell me about that dude. And he'll be like, let me tell you about that dirty, stinky Japanese motherfucker.
Yeah. From the east side of Japan.
Yeah.
That guy's fucking, his whole family.
Tell about the smelly Vietnamese. Like, damn, dude.
So here are the shoulder pads. So here he is talking on his little thing, doing his thing. and there are the
Oof.
shoulder pads, dude. That looks
They
rough,
folded in. That's
dude.
how that's how much space is in the deck
He
imploded.
has no shoulders.
He's got
Like, dude, they have eaten themselves.
he's got liberal arts shoulders.
This guy's got fucking. This guy's got a collarbone like the kid from Stranger Things, dude. AKA he doesn't have one.
And
This
last
dude's
night he
wearing.
sounded like he was missing as many fucking teeth.
I was gonna say it sounds like
He's
now
gotta
he
sound
talks
like him
like the
too.
kid. He's literally just turning into that kid.
Is Trump cursed? The
Dude, he
moment like
might
they were
be.
like, remember the moment that Trump was like, "Look at this motherfucker drinking water weird." All of a sudden, Trump started drinking water weird. He's like, "This motherfucker can't walk. He can't walk without falling down." All of a sudden, like Trump can't walk down a ramp, and he's like, "This dude talks funny." Biden's got a stutter. All of a sudden, Trump has a speech impediment. There is a curse on Donald Trump.
Dude. Kobever says, I think he has beautiful shoulders.
The best.
The best. Yeah, dude, I look, bro, we're gonna have to. It's gonna be a wild race. I can't wait. They're gonna put that broad in office. I'm telling you. I mean, like I said, at least I like. At least Tim Walz is a cool guy.
Tim is
At least I
cool.
can get behind that.
Did you see his car?
No.
This dude, his daily driver is like an international. It's basically like an old Jeep, like the super old '70s Blazers, where it's just bare metal, really.
Yeah.
But it's an international, and it's his daily driver. It just barely holds together. Something breaks, he fixes it. Like, and that's his
Dude.
that's his whip.
He says, "Be right back." No, he's gone. He's like, "Fuck."
I'm out.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, remember that
Oh,
video we
hey.
watched? What up, honey? What up, honey?
What up, honey?
What up, honey? That video we watched though, where it was like, he was like, "Hey, tip of the day." He's like, "See this? It burnt out at the end. For $5.99, you can go to your local fucking AutoZone and grab you a new one. Fix it yourself." He goes, "All right, now don't forget, go vote." Go vote.
DIY, go vote. Reporting for duty. Appreciate you coming in.
Hell yeah. And
All
Green, before we get into the show, I want to let you know. So I am in contact with this fucking fantasy app that we're trying to do, and these people are skeet. So we're before we get super into this, like
Sports betting people skeet.
So just because Green's probably like wondering what the fuck. So we were gonna do a thing today where we were gonna do a. I didn't even bring it up to you because it never even got that far. It's called a guillotine, which is like it's like fantasy where it's like 17 teams or something, and then every week like the lowest scoring one through the season gets knocked out. So Green and I are gonna do one, and we were gonna do all three of us were gonna draft the team. You weren't gonna have to pay anything. We were gonna pay for it, and then you just help us draft the team. But the fucking app, as soon as I downloaded the app, he sends me the co-manager email. I click the link. Not the kind of guillotine I was hoping for. Dude, that almost sounds dirty. But
Dude, the Paris Olympics got her all fired up.
Bro, yeah, that
guy's a revolution start.
That guy's fat cock got me hyped up too, dude. I haven't been the same since that guy's dick clipped that bar, dude. Truly.
That baguette.
Good Lord, what a guy. So as soon as I get to the fucking app, I don't have an account. I click create an account, and like most places, you can just create an account with Apple or Google, just to make it easier. So I click Apple. It says sign in with Apple ID. I hit yes. All of a sudden, it refreshes error. Now every time I hit login at all, it just goes to this error page. It says reach out. So I reach out to the admin of the site. I find the admin of the goddamn site. Reach out to the guy. He goes, "Oh yeah, don't try to log in with Apple until you verified." He goes, "It'll just keep messing up." I go, "Okay." He goes, "So message the team at this link, and they'll get you set up."
I was like, "Why don't you just forward my message to the team?"
Yeah, so why don't you just fuck off? Tom was his name. And I said, okay. So I emailed these people. Some bitch has the audacity to come back to me and go, "You've already got an email link to this." She goes, "Just use the Apple button." And I was like, "Lady,
I can't even get to that part."
I go, "Fucking Tom just told me to email you, bitch, about this Apple button, told me not to use it, and said you would set my account up." She goes, This is how you know there's some they're a fucking shell company, dude. They're not real. Okay? This bitch tells me, listen to this. When was the last time you heard this somebody tell you to do this? She said, just clear your cache and then go back in and try to log back in. Bitch, what is this?
Did you clear your cache?
Fuck no. I deleted the app. I just said, fuck you, bitch. I'll just I'll try it again later, but clear my cache. Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is supposed to be an app, like, that's supposed to work properly. Like, bro, don't fucking have the Apple button if it doesn't work. Like, and then I told her, I said, well, Tom told me not to. So then, yeah, I haven't replied to the fucking, I need you to resend Green. I need you to call whoever you know and be like, look, take this website offline and fix it because it's dog shit.
Leave a bad review in the App Store, and maybe they'll.
Bro, I've been screenshot. Yeah, we're gonna get it fixed. I mean, eventually we're gonna get there. So eventually we're gonna get to this guillotine. But I've literally been emailing with this an app all day long, and they're like, "Well, just try this. Why don't you just set my account up? How about that?" She's like, "We already." So apparently, when I clicked the Apple thing, it made the account. She goes, "Well, just sign in with your password." So here's the thing: when you sign in with the Apple thing, it doesn't have a password. It just uses your Apple email and then the Face ID to your thing. It just creates. So I don't even know the fucking there probably isn't a password. So when she tells me
the password is your face going,
yeah, my password's me going
in the middle of you going, what the fuck?
What the fuck? You know? And so when she said try to log in with your email and password, I'm like, this bitch knows nothing. So I just closed my email. She's not going to help me, dude. She's not going to help me.
No.
She didn't know. I know more than she does.
Fuck her, Tom. Fuck Tom. Tom sucks.
Yeah, Tom sucks. So eventually we're going to do that here on the show, though. That's going to be fun. So I am looking forward to that. But enough of that. So back to what we were doing. I just had to Green. We've been trying to get this figured out all day, and it's just like, well, that was very good news. Very low. So we have time. Yeah, I'm 17 teams, dude. That's a lot of people in a draft.
It is.
And he said it's Kentucky Derby draft style, which is like
you're just drafting horses.
So it's 1 through 17. So here, listen. So the way he explained it to me last night is like 1 through 17, round 1. 17 through 1, round 2. So it goes back. So so 17 would get back-to-back picks on the turn.
Mm-hmm.
1 through 17 and then it goes, and then in just a normal draft after that. It's all fucky, dude. Like it's weird. But it's kind of cool. I also found a thing that I'm not going to do it. I don't know. I might do it this year. We'll see. So there's this new called the FFPC, which is if anybody has Sirius Radio, they have a fantasy radio station, and like that's like their app, and they've got this new format for a dynasty league, and I think this is cool as shit. So every year, you obviously pay $200 to get in the league, right? But even if you win the league, every year, part of the winnings are withheld in a pot. And that pot grows until somebody wins the league 2 years in a row. And then once you win 2 years in a row, the league disbands. So the guy who wins the second
weird
year,
like time bomb thing.
Yeah, gets this. So imagine you go 10 years without back-to-back champions. This pot's just been growing and growing and growing. Sirius Radio, dude. I have it in my car. I have it in my car, and I only listen to it during fantasy year. I have one saved station. The rest of the time, I have it on I just listen to my phone to music. But dude,
Faction Talk 103. My drive to work. I only drive like 5 minutes, but I listen to Jim and Sam Faction Talk 103 in the morning, and on my way home, the Bonfire.
Yeah,
Faction Talk 103. And then like if I'm on a road trip, then like I'll turn on like what do they call it? Deep cuts, some vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll listen to some classic rock.
Yeah, they've got some shit on there for sure. I mean, and now that I get it for like dirt cheap, because one time I was like, yeah, I'm not paying you $30 a month for this shit. Like,
when
I'm
your contract's up, you just call and threaten. And they're like, oh, well, I happen to have a promo here that I just found under this fat stack on my desk.
Yeah, that just apparently
You want to
lasts
stay here for
forever.
another 3 years for like a penny? I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
And it's funny, every time I get is it Postmates or somebody that I order something through, I've got like so many free months of Sirius satellite. Like they're like it's so dog shit now that they're like, "Hey, thanks for ordering food on Postmates. Here's like 12 years of Sirius." And you're like, "Sick. Thank you." But yeah, I definitely I just threatened to cancel when they raised the price. Yeah, that's how you do
Yep.
it. I tried to teach. I bought my aunt and my dad and aunt internet and a way to watch things a couple years ago. And the moment they raised the price, so they thought the promo price was just it forever. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works. So when they
No, you fucking boomer.
yeah, so like they kept when it came time to raising it, I'm like. My dad kept going, well, I'm just gonna cancel this fucking bullshit. He's like, I'm not paying for this shit. I'm like, Dad, just call and tell him
Good luck.
that you're gonna cancel it and that you're going somewhere else and they're gonna just keep giving you the promo price. Like that's how that works. They just till this day for the last year and a half they don't have not 1 ounce of Wi-Fi in that house. They just canceled it all. I'm like, you guys are
Your
fucking.
dad finally figured out how to cancel it.
Oh, that
Remember,
was
your
ESPN Plus that they fucked ESPN, and that's what I mean. When he canceled the internet, we canceled his ESPN Plus, but they just kept charging him. So he fucking calls ESPN and he's going up to the bank and trying to explain to the guy behind the counter, yeah, ESPN needs you to put a stop payment on this. That serious ussy for $5 will
serious.
bust it wide open. Bro, I'll bust. Never mind. Um, yeah, Sirius is old school. I didn't realize how. Damn, I thought that people used it still. Honestly,
I
it's in
mean,
every car in the world.
a lot of time you buy a car and it's just included now. Like
Yeah,
they're like, oh, here's free 24 months or something. People have it, and it's a shame to like. It's always in people's cars and it's always advertising, so it feels awkward to just have this feature that you're like, I have a feature that I can't use.
yeah. Well, you just have this button, yeah, and it presses it, and
This
it's like,
weird button
call this
flashing at
one
me.
800 number to get it. You're like, fuck me, dude. I'm not gonna lie. When I don't know, man. I live in LA. People be bumping shit in the car that I'm almost certain ain't on Sirius. Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure. And like I never listen to Sirius radio. 99.9% of the time I'm just Bluetoothing my phone or whatever. Like, but during football season when have got hundreds and hundreds of dollars wrapped up in fantasy football, I usually listen to on the way to work. On the way home, I'm usually listening to music even. But that early morning drive, dude, I love listening to.
becomes a major part of your life for that part of the year.
Yeah, and they do like the stink squad on Thursday where they like build the lineups of people you can't have in your lineup that week, and I'm in there, dude. So, but yeah, the FFPC, dude. But I thought that was a cool idea for that league that like you just each winner gives a little bit of money in there until somebody wins back to back, and then it's just over. Like it's not like
Loader time.
yeah. So shout out to them.
Hmm.
I live in LA, dude. I wish I lived in LA. I've been
Just moved out
listening
there.
to I listen to Chapel. You like Chapel Roan?
She's from Springfield.
Yeah. Do you like her?
Uh, I can respect it, but just not my kind of music.
Yeah. So to me, I think she.
Gotto.
Oh, see, I love that, dude. I love that song. I had never heard her right until I'd never heard a single song from her ever
Yeah.
until yesterday. And like
Oh,
I over the weekend I saw Elton John make a post about her,
yeah.
and I
So
was
like
like,
next big thing, Queen from the or Midwest Princess, some shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw that post, and I'm like, okay. I was like, she has to be good. Like she for Elton John, even if like it's not my type of music, she has to be pretty good for Elton John to be like, this is like the next pop thing. So I asked Shan. Shan was like, yeah, I like her. Like I think her pop like because her album's kind of slow, but her upbeat shit's really upbeat and fun. I'm like, okay. So I listened to it, and that's how I felt about it. Like I didn't keep any of the slow songs, dude, but all of her like upbeat songs, they're like really like Lady Gaga-y for sure.
She did a ballad on Colbert or something. And I thought it was a good tune. Again, just not my thing, but I was like, wow, this is a legitimately talented lady. She whole operatic thing, very like she was weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I think she takes a lot of her inspiration from drag queens, so she's
Yeah,
very
so that's what the Pink Pony Club is, obviously. That's like
Pink
that's
Pony
the
Club.
so her big song is Pink Pony Club, one of the big songs.
Oh, okay.
Uh and like that's basically what she's talking about, dancing at a uh
Gay bar.
drag
Drag.
bar. But that song, I think it's called California, where she's talking about missing the seasons in Missouri and shit like that. But I guess now she's
Yeah,
out in the West Coast. Do you? So did y'all see her outside Lance Performance? So
I
did you not live in St. Louis? How do you know her? Does she go to your school or something?
I met her, dude. Check this out. I met her chat roulette.
Oh damn, dude, nice,
It literally chat roulette. Met her. Know her mom. Like
nice.
we are just we were kids.
Oh, when we were kids. Nice. Okay, okay. Good shit. Okay, because I was like, damn, for some reason I thought you might have lived here, and I was gonna say the whole reason I brought her up is because I was like, do you? When I heard her sing that, I'm like, I feel like that might be bullshit. Like, who goes to L.A. and misses St. Louis or Springfield, Missouri? Nobody, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike Evans' house, chat roulette. Ran into her. I was like,
Damn. Well, the whole point of me
coolest
bringing
girl ever.
Chapel is kind of, but I'm glad everybody loves her though. Good shit. I'm glad
Yeah.
everybody is about her. Yeah. I definitely I listened to her album yesterday. Kept all the little upbeat songs. But yeah, she's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. Some of her
Mm.
shit is a little uh like she's talking about. I don't know. Like some of the shit is a little too slow, but she can write. She's kind of Remy-ish, kind of. I feel like, but
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Remy's the queen right now. So
Love me some Remy.
if you
Both.
haven't listened to her new album, dude, go listen to Remy. I forget what it's
Yeah,
called. Big Ideas, I think is what it's called. Great album.
that new shit's good too.
Salute to Mikey. What other new music y'all feeling, dude? Look, funny you say that. I just
Shout
added
outs and
some
salutes to
shit.
Mike Evans. Never happened before, but I'm happy to be here for that moment.
Shout out to Mike Evans. Let's go.
Oh, Mikey.
So I've been listening to a lot of Pokey Lafarge, a lot of Pokey Lafarge. Have been lot of reggae though. That's what I've been listening to a lot of. Well, not reggae, a lot of ska.
What was your tune? You had a tune that was like your fucking whoopee the past couple weeks.
Uh, it was "You Make My Garden Grow" is a good one. I
But
think
there
you
was
talking
like
about
this one song where you're just like,
from Pokey Lafarge.
no, no, like, but
Oh,
you kept,
Bobby McGee,
yeah,
Nehemiah
Janis
McGee.
Joplin. You were
Yeah,
like,
Janis Joplin. I listen to that song about 6 times a day, probably. Just a good song, dude. I hadn't heard that album in so long, and we were over in Ireland. That album came on shuffle, and anytime we had like a longer drive, I would throw that album on. So now I've just been listening to it pretty nonstop.
that's a feel. I mean, I don't think well, Pearl, the album, Janis
Yeah.
Joplin's Pearl is a big one, but that Big Brother and the Holding Company album before she went solo, that's one of my like comfort albums.
It's so good. And
I
Pearl,
think
shit,
it's self-titled.
she wasn't even around to see that. That came out right after she died.
Yeah.
Are we Sabrina Carpenter stands in the chat? Is that the girl that does the is that the girl that does like the pause in the song and like in different cities she like she customizes like what she says during that little break in the song and it's usually
Like Kiss?
like a little sexualized thing. She's hot. I mean,
Like
Sabrina
Kiss?
Carpenter's hot. Yeah, let me see if I can find. Yes, that's her.
I
Hold
don't know
on.
who Sabrina Carpenter. I'm a Karen Carpenter stan. I love
At
the
the
Carpenters.
Pink Pony Club, I'm gonna keep on dancing.
Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, I do not know this girl. You've heard her music too. Trust me.
Well,
All
she's on
right.
the short and sweet tour right now. Not here though. Dublin, Ireland,
It's a small
Birmingham.
country. Short and
Oh, it's
sweet.
all Europe tour. I'm gonna keep on dancing.
After the show, I'll pull it up. Sabrina
Oh,
Carpenter.
yeah, she's got the #1 hot. I mean, this is 7 weeks ago, but yeah, she's number
Oh,
one.
one, two. Wow, 2 songs in the top 5. Jeez.
I've never, um, I've never been into Billie Eilish either. Anybody into Billie Eilish?
No.
Never gotten into Billie. I respect her though. Cool little chick, and I think it's cool that her and her brother are like so close. It's almost kind of weird how close she is with her brother, but whatever. We won't
One of
get
her
into
songs is
that.
a viral audio. Isn't that how hits are made now? You
Yeah,
get a chorus, and that's
pretty
it.
much. I'm trying to think of yeah. Well, Chaperone had. I think didn't she get big on TikTok? I think she had a TikTok hit. I think Pink Pony Club was big on TikTok. Bro, I will post something on ours on TikTok, and I will close the app after I share it, and I won't open it again until we post again. Like, I have gotten so over TikTok just because like they fuck us so hard. Like, I'm so sick of just the way they.
TikTok hates our show.
And then you'll see somebody violating all the same rules that we were and have like 1.7 million likes, and you're like,
That
what the
last one, what did we get in trouble for last time? We're talking about the fucking pole vaulter.
the pole vaulter? Yeah, they
And
took the
so
cock
we
off.
must have said dick or when I said that's not a dick, that's a cock.
That's a cock. Yeah.
So maybe when I said that, they threw up the red flag. But I've heard so much worse.
Yeah, it's like, damn, dude, what are we doing here? And like if you use like a clip of if you have like even music playing in the background or any small little bit of clip, like it'll hit they'll mute it and take the sound off. But then you'll watch like a guy like his whole half his reaction videos on there, and you're like, dude, this guy's got half of music video playing underneath him. Like, how are
And
we
half is
fucking
him just like
half of him's just sitting there
eating.
reacting? Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, dude? Look. I think it's because I'm Italian white. I think that's why.
Everything just angers you.
I think that's why they're after us.
Oh, because
I've got a little olive in my skin, dude.
you're a little too dark. You work
Too
outside.
dark.
It's summertime. You're a little too dark right now,
dude. I was the only one that got a tan in Ireland, dude.
you are the darkest dude on that island because Phil Lynott died.
Bro, they were asking me for they were trying to saddle me, dude. I'm like, bro, get off me, like, dude. I am not a horse. I'm not horseback. I am human.
You're bronzed. Phil's dead.
Dude.
So he's literally bronze.
But bro, I just don't understand the TikTok thing. But yeah, so I really wanted to be big on there and be cool because like it'd be super sick because I feel like that's like you said, that's where people's music's be popping off. That's where their videos be popping off, and then we just.
But again, it's like they only know that like 30 seconds of the song.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, wasn't that you that? Who was it that had that? Was that you or somebody? I remember watching the video of him performing, and like nobody knows the lyrics to any of them.
They only knew like that one verse. The whole crowd sing. I don't know. I forgot the name of the dude, but he had his first hit. He's going on his first tour, playing my viral hit, and they get to the one verse and everybody sings it, and then he's like, "All right, second," and he's like, "Everybody," and then they all just shut the fuck up, and it's like a really awkward moment.
Yeah, that's that'd be so fucking unfortunate, dude. Like you've got
like Spinal Tap 2024. They have a viral hit, but everybody only knows like one verse.
Like, could you imagine having like you have like 1 billion impressions on TikTok, and you're like, dude, I have fucking got it. and then you perform live, and they're like, who the fuck is this guy? But speaking of TikTok, I do want to bring this up because I put a video into when I was on last time I posted the video that was only up for half a second. First talking about the guy's cock. Have you ever seen people who do rotting on TikTok? Who in
I don't really know what rotting is, but I did see the video you sent.
Did you watched it?
It bummed me out so fucking much, dude.
This is a thing
that people enjoy watching.
And people like these people this is like a trend now. Like people are like, see, we're not gonna get into I'll bring out the video that I put in the Discord. I found this broad's TikTok and scrolled it for like 30 minutes, dude. There's literally a video in here where there is, because over in Japan, she's Japanese, and this is
Yeah.
apparently a Japanese thing because there was a bunch of comments who were like, "Yeah, I dated a Japanese girl at college, went to her place, fucking shit was disgusting." Like I don't whatever.
Just
So
these young people that don't know how to take care of themselves and are like,
so-
they almost fetishize it.
well, I guess, but over there they use that electric skillet for everything with just a little button, that like
They
just
have tiny kitchenettes.
the little tiny kitchen. So this
Hot
chick,
plates.
she uses the hot plate, the same hot plate for everything she cooks, right? She
Yeah.
wakes up one day and there is so much, there like the bugs are so thick on it that like she is like, because every day what she does is she wakes up and she turns the thing over and like beats it down, and that's how all the bugs get out of it. One day that didn't work, so like she had to like extensively work to get the bugs out of this thing to
So
use it.
she
I'm
could
like,
have breakfast.
you nasty bitch. I look, if I was still dating and some bitch took me to a house and I walked in and it looked like this, I'm definitely hitting you in the chest. I'm sorry. Like you're getting you're getting kicked it into something.
It's worse than hoarders. It's worse than, you might as well have a dead body like rotting on your floor, and you just step over it every day, coming and going.
Dude,
It's beyond. There's so much mental illness in it that she has all this garbage and all these bugs, and she's eating really shitty food, and she hasn't paid her rent in like 2 years. I saw, so she accessorizes her clothing with all of her eviction notices and shit. It's fucking weird.
yeah, it's fucked. By the way, I didn't realize that our faces weren't on the screen when that didn't happen. This little new thing that they've got where you can just take our faces off, pretty wild.
Living in filth. It's called rotting. Allegedly.
Called rotting. So look, so this is what this girl is doing. So here's this girl on TikTok, and this I'm talking about. This bitch right here is probably making enough money on TikTok at this point to get out of this situation. She doesn't even care. She just said it's like, remember a couple months ago when we watched Asmongold and we went through his place, and the guy's like a millionaire, and the guy he lives like this.
Lives in filth.
He lives in filth. Asmongold. Like he doesn't have, there's shit with mold all over his house. He's like a multi-million-dollar streamer.
There's
and
that
like
clip of the cockroach crawling on him, and he's like so not phased by it.
yeah, he's sitting on his bed and the cockroach crawls by him, and it's like he doesn't even care. It's like, bro, you
He
are
named
worth
it, probably.
millions of dollars. Just pay some. And he's like, no, I don't want to pay somebody to come clean my house. Why would I do that? Like that would be mean for them.
Yeah, carrot cutting technique leaves something to be desired. You can see the bugs on the wall. And all of her food looks like it's about to expire. Cosplaying section. Jesus Christ.
ほら、今日も割引買ってきましたよ。今日は 10% 引き、昨日よりね、量多めで。昨日ね、もっとたくさ
I
ん
wish it was.
お肉これすごくない？このお肉安くない？本来このくらいの量って200円くらいするのに、なんかもう割引ぐらい。だからこれ別にね、消費期限、賞味期限とかじゃないのに安く買いたいの。ご飯一杯でさ、200円ちょいって高い方だよね。
Look at all the
まあでも
bugs
たまには
back there, dude.
2日連続。昨日とで2日連
That
続。
shit makes me like.
最後に使うな、これ。もうこれでね、何作るかわかるよね。だからね、ちょっとね、フォロワー10万人達成した記念に、カレー食べたいなーなんて。だから、野菜が玉ねぎと人参、お肉、鶏肉、主食ご飯、唯一の調味料、カレール。10万人記念。これはね、前買ったやつのあまり。
Dude, it's a fucking biohazard, dude.
Hold on. Well, I guess we'll go there. Hold on. Let's
Oh,
go.
God.
We're gonna go look that. Real quick.
It's-
Yeah, here go Asmongold. He's in the fucking thing. Hold on. Here we go. Here's her TikTok. Hold on.
Oh, God. Translated, it's like, guys, please, I've been making these videos for weeks and nobody helps me. I'm held captive in this disgusting house. They're gonna kill my family if I don't.
Please,
cook.
God. Oh, here, hold on.
Man, I don't
Hold
know
on.
what
This
you're
is for
saying,
our
bro,
boy.
but I just-
This is for Franks. Franks.
No, you about to hold on to it. You about to shake it around until some white shit come out.
What?
You about to be shaking my shit. You about to be deep stroking my shit. I can't
This is the best
lie.
streamer in the world right now.
Ooh, I can't wait to find you, bro, and kiss you right on the lips. I'm gonna kiss you right on the forehead like you my son. You ready for this? Get ready. It's coming. It's coming. You playing receiver today. Oh, you playing receiver today. Mwah. Mwah, bitch. Mwah, bitch.
Jesus.
Mwah. Everybody can get a kiss.
See my
Everybody can get a little
team
kiss,
wipe?
baby. I got love
Yeah,
for
he
everybody.
plays
Who
quads
next?
by
That
himself.
little three-piece, where the fourth? I'm at your grandmama's right fuck now. I'm at your grandmama's. She making me fucking baked goods, bitch. She making me some brownies, I swear to God. I got that HD camcorder on her shit. We about to make a movie. She said, Luppy, I want to be a star. Next time she throw a shoe at you, bro, it'll be my flip-flop, bitch. Cállate, pendeja.
Oh,
All of a
talk
sudden,
about
it's real
pow
quiet.
pow.
Why is that? Y'all had so much to say earlier. Y'all was speaking crazy to me. Now it's quiet. I'm tired of chasing you guys around. Where you at, bro? That's one. Stop hiding from me, bro. You hide your face from me. Uh-huh. Matter of fact, give me that 1,000.
Give me that
Give me that
1,000.
Wowie wowie. Thank you so much, bitch. Like, the idea was there, but you fucked that up, dude. And I don't know how you fucked that up with a damn riot shield. Mm-hmm. Open it real delicate like. Uh-oh.
Wow, that's
What
bad
are you
reaction time on that
thinking?
dude.
Can I get a little squat wipe? Can I get a little squat wipe?
Dude, he
Man, I
is
don't know
so...
what you saying,
The
bro,
shit he
but I
says
just
is
know
so funny. All right, let's go to this rotten bitch.
Oh God, must we?
All right, so yeah, I hate her. Like, I would physically assault her. And I know that, like, people are like, damn, dude, that's a chick. This is not even human. I'm trying to find the one where she is, like, trying to get... Yeah, here's the one where she cleans her bathroom. That one's fucked.
Let's go to this rotten bitch. Nick's a poet. Nick just talks that shit in such a beautiful way. A way that no one else quite words it.
Straight up. Like,
You're an apprehensive wordsmith.
Where the fuck is this lady clean? Is this the one?
どうしよう。こぼしちゃった。
I'm
パス
so
タ完成し
fucked.
たやつ。あ、もうこれ飛び終わったやつだけど、拾って食べたんよ、私。パスタンタン。落としたパスタンタンを拾って食べた
Like
ん
shit's crawling in my beard.
ねえ、やばくないそれ寝る場所がここしかないのにさ、どうしよう。今日寝る場所がね。あー。マジかな
Apprehensive wordsmith's a fancy way to
どこで
say
寝るかな
autistic.
こっちも空いてるんだけどここしかない
Dude, I am
お風呂場で寝るか、まあ、それとも
probably
どうする
60-40 on the
ミートバスで
specky,
寝る
dude,
か
for
バ
sure.
スタブしか寝る場所ないかまね。で、カフェと買いたいです。え、そのお金あるかな大丈夫かなカプセルとか
See if
さ
I didn't watch the
ね
stream. She
時報と
sounds
かに
good.
しようかな
Franks has got his eyes closed right now.
あーなんかじいちゃん
Just beating his dick
集まってる
wild.
おじいちゃんたちいっぱい来
Well,
ちゃって
you
る
know
からね
she has a
ほら
different
これ
bear
どう
if
す
you
るかな
watch her
自然
more of
乾
her
燥で
videos.
今日の夜まで乾く
And
の
she
かね
she obviously
ね
knows
なんか
what
脱
she's
水と
doing
か
is
ないかもしれない
disgusting
まあとりあえ
because
ず
this
ね
other
さ
bear
こ
that I
れ
guess
ね
maybe
時間
means
経
a
ってか
little
らでもい
more
いから片
to
付けた
her.
方がいいかもよ
She
She
keeps it
keeps it in a
clean.
Ziploc bag.
Oh.
So she's always like cuddling this bear
私
that's
最
in,
強
that's
ちゃんの
like
今日の
sealed
晩ご
up,
飯は100均パスタ
which just adds a whole other level of like what the fuckness.
Where's
Meat
I gotta
sauce
find the
is-
one. I'll get off. Soon as I find the one where she's like knocking the fucking bugs off her shit, we'll
God.
we'll get off this broad because I hate her.
Oh God.
And the guy, I'm honestly glad she lives like this.
Why?
She deserves it, dude.
マジで無理なんだけど
Dude,
大き
this
すぎ
girl
でか
got
すぎで
abused
かすぎ
or
超
something.
バ
Like
ー
there's some
大きすぎ超バー
trauma.
航空でかすぎ超バー航
Deep
空
trauma
やばすぎ超バ
here.
ー航空
Bro, like there was one where she's like just laying there and like the bugs are just crawling all over her, and I'm just like,
Fucking Christ.
is this the one? Look at this.
Bro. Oh, it's a different hot plate. She upgraded.
She got 2 hot plates.
She got 2 fucking... Dude, look, most people only have 1. She got 2. Stop.
Like they should just light the entire building on fire. with her in it.
No, she comes out like she's got so much oil and shit built up on her hair and her skin. She just walks out of the burning building like Carrie. She can't catch. This bitch won't burn.
The last thing we need is to put this bitch in a clean building and let her do this again.
Yeah, look at her curtains. It's all the eviction notices.
Wow, I didn't even notice that. So you said she hasn't. Did you say 2 years? This bitch hasn't.
She
paid
has
a bill?
not paid rent in 2 years, and so like her like if you go scroll up a little bit, yeah, there's the bear. But you scroll up one row, you see she's wearing them.
Oh my god, this
She
bitch is
accessorized
wearing
her clothing. She turned one of them into like a mask, like a COVID mask, and she goes around town wearing it like a mask.
Dude,
when you sent me this over the weekend, I went to her page, and as I happened to just check out her page, she was live on TikTok.
Oh fuck!
I watched the live, and she got evicted. Like she was like officially, it was her live trying to put her key in the door, and it wouldn't work. And so she was like trying to like get a hold of like the police, but I guess the police know her. She's she's a problem.
Yeah, I'm sure she's
per like at least what I picked up from in the comments of people like translating or whatever. They finally like locked her out of her apartment after 2 years of not paying rent. Obviously, disgusting fucking building, and she was trying to get the police to come, but they just would not bother with her.
だって試しにこれ隣の部屋の鍵なんだけどこっちはって入ることはできるもんほら開くことはできないけどねなんだろう動くから地住所何度もされててねおそらくアンチか
Dude, now she's at 0 hot plates. Back down to 0. She has the voice of an angel.
This chick is seriously got issues. Like that is one of the most wild. That chick's got 177 fucking thousand followers. It's just 4 roaches and the other side holding the doorknob so she can't get in. They're like, get her out of here, dude. Don't let her back in here.
Yeah. Yep, 0 hot plates.
Like, it pisses me off. There's like that chick is famous, and she's like I said, she's probably made she's like she's got 17 million impressions or something like that, or whatever. Like, she's
look at us. What are we doing wrong?
I gotta lay down and let some fucking roaches crawl on me?
I've got a stack of shit on my bed.
I won't clean my house again, ever. I'll start spitting on the floor.
That's my mom's Christmas present. I haven't seen her since before Christmas.
Dude. Why?
Like and subscribe.
He can't afford to get there, dude. Yeah. Too far of a trek.
I'm literally driving up to St. Louis on Thursday. No plans to go see the bitch.
Yeah, that's dude. You're not coming to dude. We won't talk about it. But yeah, dude, I hate that broad, and she's famous on TikTok, and like I said, we can't be behind her. So like we've got to. I don't understand it. So I'm pretty much over the whole TikTok thing. Maybe we'll get big on Rumble.
Our biggest successes have been on Instagram, and it's so sad to say.
It's so sad to say. What in the fuck?
I could have went my whole life without knowing about rotting, so thanks for that.
Yeah, me too. I mean, like we
had to share it in our misery.
I hate it. Like I am such a clean person, and I hate just anything, bugs, of any sort. And like I saw that, and I'm like, this lady just like that one video that we watched where I just skimmed past it when she's looking at the ground with shit all over the ground. Like, she's talking about how, like, where's she going to sleep? That was her one clean place to sleep. And now there's trash there. So she didn't know where she was going to sleep. And there's still bugs crawling all over the place. So these bugs were going to crawl. She was just okay with the bugs.
Oh, no, they all have names and shit. That's Phil.
What's worse, Rotten or LABs? Bro, at least LABs makes me LOL, dude. At least the guy, and I follow him on Instagram now, guys.
And he
He's a
falls out of a
goofy
tree
guy.
pretty good.
Yeah, shout out to LA Beast, dude. I mean, I hate watching that guy throw up. I just don't understand
I like
don't know.
watching people throwing up is some of the funniest shit to me.
Dude, it is so fucking terrible. And LA Beast, like watching him
Some
eat
people throw
something
up
like
better
that.
than others.
God, dude, his are so fucking violent.
That's what's so fucking funny about it. When you're throwing up and it's like a Tasmanian fucking devil, I'm watching.
But yeah, dude. Oh, look at that. But yeah, dude. LA Beast. I was just looking at his stuff. I can't get his shit to load. He had just did something that's pretty funny. But yeah, he's a big dude. I didn't realize after now following him on Instagram, like this stuff's kind of caught up to him. Like he's kind of a hefty
Oh, his
guy.
lifestyle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like I was like, yeah, he played football.
He just looks like a fat guy now. Like he looks kind of like
he looks like a former football player, like a guy
he
who's
looks
like
rough.
The glory days are very they're faded.
Yeah.
He probably talks about it at parties too much.
Yeah, we'd pull up LA Beast right now, but we're on the YouTube, and YouTube already they tried to just shut us down last week entirely. The show, they're like, "Fucking this whole episode."
I forgot over what. Oh, it's some Olympic shit. Surely.
Yeah, don't you don't have to look him up. If you watch us on the weekend, we usually watch one of his new videos, so you'll see. I mean, he just does like. He just eats crazy shit. Like one of the last videos we watched, he turned like an entire crave case into like a brick, or like or like 10 grilled cheese sandwiches into a condensed brick.
Yeah, I ate that.
And then like
he's chugged Crystal Pepsi. You know, like he'll buy old cereal from the '80s and pour himself a fucking bowl.
Dude, it's awesome. Yeah, it's pretty fucking disgusting. All right, let's get into something else here. So we got a lot of shit though. I did load our little Discord up with some shit this week. Let's just get this out of the way though. Let's watch let's not do this. We'll save that one for later. That one's pretty good. You want to talk about the broad that stole the chick from Illinois that stole all them chicken wings, or you want to talk about you want to watch a guy who was offered $1? So this guy, I found this video. This random black dude was offered $1 to name his 3 favorite white people of all time.
That is misinformed.
Did you see? Oh, did watch it?
Yeah, I did watch it.
Yeah.
This is the dude that is misinformed.
This dude, the White Castle burger. Yeah, the White Castle burger was fucking gross.
That video is gnarly.
But yeah, I guess let's talk about the lunch lady, dude. This lunch lady was fucking hilarious. I think that's so good. Where are we at?
How many years did she do this? She stole over 11,000 cases of chicken wings over the course of almost 2 years.
Look at her, dude.
And only after those 2 years did they do an audit.
And it wasn't even because. So there's a reason it says the scheme was revealed when someone found the invoice, which included wings with bones. That was
they were doing the audit because they realized the school year wasn't even over. Like they still had a whole 3 months to go in the school year, and they were already over budget by $100,000 on their food budget. They went over so much because she did it for 2 years. She started off small. She bought a case here and there, but she got greedy. It got to a point where she started taking the school district food service van to go pick up that shit herself. And so she's the one picking up the wings. No one's got hands on it. No one's looking at the checks. It's just her. She's like, oh, I got it. So she got greedy. And I guarantee she upped that shit to a point where she ran the budget of the entire school district's food budget over.
Bro, what are you doing with 11,000 cases of wings, though?
Selling it. I guarantee. What town is this?
This is in Illinois.
It's somewhere outside of Chicago, but I guarantee any restaurant in that area that sold chicken wings had some really good prices the last couple of years because they were getting chicken wings on the low.
11,000. Here's the thing, though. If this bitch can, even if you're selling,
she was.
Right, but she had found. See, how do you found? She found the marketplace. That's still a lot of wings to be flipping like that. Like that's impressive. Like
Yeah.
like there's a lot of people like I could go buy a brick of cocaine right now and probably at the age of 31 can't move it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. I just
6
don't know
months
enough
from,
people.
yeah, 6 months from now I would be like I've still got like 90% of this cocaine brick and I owe this guy thousands of dollars. Yes, I'm in the hole. This bitch was able to not only secure the package,
Yeah.
but then turn around and flip cases of chicken wing.
Yeah. Because there's always a demand. You and I may not know anyone that does cocaine anymore. Our partying days are over, but our chicken wing days, dude.
I mean, you're totally right.
We everybody knows somebody that needs some chicken wings.
Especially if they're like, dude, you guys want, and they're like half price. I never knew that they had. So when it says the heist took place during the pandemic when schools were closed, but some students would receive meal kits. I didn't know they were doing meal kits.
Yeah, they would drive the kids by, drive-through style, and they would just hand off like their meal and go back home.
And this bitch said, dude, this is the
And she
perfect
took advantage of
opportunity.
that lack of eyes.
Dude, 9 years, $1.5 million.
Yeah.
How
This isn't
long
the
does
first
she
time
do?
this shit's happened.
How long does she do? She's 68 years old. I bet she's out in a year.
No, dude, because she's gonna go in there and she's gonna be like prison mama. You know what I'm saying? Like all the girls are gonna come to her with her problems and shit. She's the girl that knows how to find things. She's got like prison daughters and shit that would like stab a bitch
Yeah.
for her.
Yeah,
She's
no,
gonna
you're
go
right.
out probably. She's gonna come out of prison looking better than she did, dude. She got her cardio game on. You know what I'm saying? She probably made a few
She
bucks.
never stopped flipping chicken wings. She still got
Never stopped flipping
She's
chicken.
still got 2 fucking storage units full of chicken wings that she's got to move. This body wasn't built on being picky on my wings. The answer is both.
Amen.
Yeah, I mean, I love
Amen.
both. Frank says Melville Schoolchick loses his chicken wings, and you think of me. No, I am the supplier. I would rather eat flats, but will eat drums too. I'm not that picky when it comes to wings, but
There's something so much more caveman about a wing. Just that, or having a leg, a drumette. I love a
dude,
drumette.
well, and here it is. I'm just and we've talked about this on the show before. Hate me if you want. Hate me if you want. Give me a boneless wing any day of the week. Give me boneless wings any day of the fucking week. I don't care if you think I'm a pussy, I'm a bitch, dude. I only eat boneless wings because I use a fork and knife Let's go! I don't use a fork and knife, dude, but let's go, baby.
Dude,
Let's go.
Boneless wings, little popcorn chicken, whatever the fuck. Chicken. Dude, fried chicken's fried chicken, and fried chicken is damn good.
I'm down for a boneless wing, dude. The way I can inhale boneless wing, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like it is filth, and like that's the thing. You don't have to worry about a bone. You can you can literally just
you don't have to
inhale,
work.
Like you said, you can just if you wanted to bob for them, if you want to be a little freaky bitch, dude, put your hands behind your back and eat dinner without your hands, you could. I could bob for bony wings, dude. Right out of the boat. Right out of the boat. I'd pick it up like this. And then I'd go over and I'd dip it in the ranch. And
You a ranch guy, not a blue cheese guy?
I'm not a blue cheese guy. And I'm not gonna lie, I like ranch, but I will get a sauce that I didn't order, like separate, and dip it in that. Like this last time I got like the wild hot, like the last time I was there, I got Buffalo Wild Wings. The only reason I am a Wingstop guy. Okay, fuck Buffalo Wild Wings. I am a Wingstop through and through, but I have had a Wingstop a lot. I'm like, let's go to Buffalo Wings. They had this new orange chicken flavor, and I'm like, I'm American. I hear orange chicken. Woo! We all get excited about that shit. So
is that like the white boy version of like pumpkin spice latte?
Yeah, it's like for sure. You
orange
see
chicken?
Midwest white guy, orange chicken, General So's. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, fuck it, we'll try it. So I got that, and I got some chicken tacos, which weren't bad. But I got a sauce. I couldn't decide whether orange chicken or the other side. And you could get, if you get 10, you can get them mixed or whatever. But I was like, whatever, I'll just get when you ask them to mix, if you start getting more than 2 flavors, and then they have to give it to a Postmates driver, apparently their retard fucking brains just don't work, and they're like, they just shut them off. So like it gets too much. The last time I ordered 4 fucking, I got 20 wings from Buffalo Wild Wings. Ordered 4 different flavors. They put it in one container. So they put the bottom layer, parchment paper, the second flavor, parchment paper, the third, parchment paper, the fourth. So by the time it got there, all of them had like seeped down into each other, and it was just like this nasty.
That bottom flavor might as well just be like a Canadian. What do they call that? All dressed chip.
All dressed, where it's just everything.
This is my all dressed wing, bro.
Yeah, so I don't don't make the people work too hard when they have to get a to-go order ready, because I know that it's tough. It's tough work. But I got the other one that I couldn't decide. So that's me, dude. I dip wings in other wing sauce. So,
but like, would you dip like a barbecue wing into a honey mustard?
Yeah.
Really? You're just DJing, dude. You're just mixing, mashing, seeing what works.
Mix all day. She says, I don't work for my food. That's when I go to KBBC. BBQ. I said BBC.
Korean barbecue.
I offer to pay because I'm not about to cook all that meat. Yeah, for sure. Dude, I fucking hate when I make a comment, then I get a phone call or some shit, and I can't see your reactions to it. Am I funny? No, dude, so am I funny or not? It's funny that it's because I was just we're still talking about boneless wings, dude, because I am a boneless guy. I eat boneless wings over boned-in wings all day. Please tell me before I do something drastic.
No,
Frank, you are so pretty,
bro.
dude, and you're gorgeous.
And you are pretty.
You're
I told
pretty
him that. I told him that this weekend. He's a handsome fella. I see his pics from the gym and shit. Or
dude,
no, when overseas, him in the garb. Oh, damn, look at sharp.
And you're talking about a guy that used to seduce me in the Nordstrom security office, dude. I mean, this is a guy that used to fucking blow me from behind, dude. Yeah, it was pretty sick. And it's even hotter that I'm a full grown man and he can pick me up with one arm.
I am throwing shots at all dressed for sure.
But you're handsome. Green is an impossible person to find on Twitter unless he follows you. And he was like, Frank was like, how do you talk to Green outside of the show? I'm like, Twitter. I'm like, but you have to he has to find you. So I sent Frank's his Twitter. So that's who that is. But I assume you know that by now, Green. But that's who that is. I had to send him yours. I'm like, you and Frank's have got to be united outside. No cameras in loss prevention office, just handcuffs, dude. And they had the seats with the bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was wild.
Right there.
It was pretty wild.
With boneless wings, is there a legality as to what can be called a boneless wing? Or are most boneless wings just a chunk of a chicken breast? Just cut, battered, and fried? Does it have to be wing meat to be a boneless wing? Because there's the tenderloin thing. Where if you're a chicken tender, you have to be a cut from the chicken's tenderloin. If you are a chicken, what's the other one? There's chicken fingers, there's chicken tenders, there's chicken. What are the other ones? Chicken finger, chicken tender.
Nugget?
No, nugget's the same as a chicken finger. A chicken finger and a nugget is just a mix of it's just chicken meat. It could be the fucking lips and the asshole, but that's ground up, and you can mold that into chicken strip. Beg my pardon. A chicken strip can be just any whole cut of meat. It's just a strip of meat. A finger can be a mix of anything pressed into a shape to look like a fish finger, or chicken finger. Tender has to be just the tenderloin meat. Yeah, but there's legality to it. I received like a wizard on my 11th birthday, and it was just a treasure map. After a treacherous 24-day hike, I found a stone engraved with Green's actual Twitter handle.
What?
It's like when they have that Mexican standoff at the end of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. They're like, I'm going to write the name on the bottom of the stone. And if you win the gunfight, you get to see the name on the stone.
Boneless wings. All right, you ready for this?
All right, I'm ready.
All right, boneless wings are pieces of chicken breast. They're cut into wing-shaped pieces, breaded, deep fried, and covered in hot sauce. But they don't usually have bones. They don't. Yeah, boneless wings. Yeah. Okay. So chicken
So a
breast is
bone,
often used for boneless wings because it's lean and tender cut of meat.
so a
Says the wings
boneless
are
wing is a chicken strip.
basically, yeah. The wings are more like chicken tenders than nuggets because they're solid pieces of meat as opposed to nuggets, which are made from ground chicken.
Yep. Wow.
Dude.
Wow. So the bar can be awfully low for a chicken
And that's
boneless
my
wing.
thing because here's another hot take, which I don't know. Maybe not. I don't like frozen chicken tenders. Like I don't like if you go buy like a box of like Tyson, any of that. Like those things are so gristly to me. Like they're just nasty. Like no matter how.
Tyson is like the lowest grade shit ever.
Yeah, and I but all like that was just like I've tried all the boxes from Sam's and Costco, and it's just like I don't know why it just tastes so gristly and ass. Like it's just I just don't like.
It's so processed.
Yeah, it's fucking
It's
gross.
so
I don't even know what my Twitter handle is. Dirt nasty. I don't even know what your I think it's DGen Dale. I think it's DGen Dale. When's the last time you had McNuggets, bro? Like within a week? Are you fucking
you
serious?
do have the McDonald's app, so I'm sure you're rocking it.
I do have the McDonald's app. If you don't have the McDonald's app, get that fucking app. Download it.
You said the perks and the free shit's good. So.
Bro, they will have like the other day it was get a free Big Mac with any. So anytime the Cardinals hit one in Big Mac land, it's just like you get a Big Mac for with a purchase of any $1 purchase, you get a free Big Mac.
Cool.
So I'm like, what the fuck?
Remember what was it
so
like
far from
back in the day? It was like if the Cardinals scored 8, it was like $1 Big and Tasties the next day.
Yeah, well, if they used to score 5, they used to be 50-cent drinks and on the run.
Yeah,
because that's how back in my alcohol days when I was prime alcoholic. After
Coke.
During the baseball season after Riverport, we'd always go to during our lunch break.
Oh, Riverport, that's rum and Cokes. We're doing a lot of Sailor Jerry back then.
But we were doing those midday. Like I remember
working out in the sun, drinking rum and Cokes.
And Tom and I would have like a 32-ounce rum and Coke, and Andy was like, "You guys are pieces of shit." Like, just awful, dude. But yeah, Big Christmas just hit another one, by the way, Green. We need to start betting on the Guardians more. They're so back. But yeah, dude, and then the Blues, if they scored 5, it used to be 35-cent tacos.
Yeah.
No tax.
Dude, those days are long gone, right?
Yeah, 35-cent tacos are not a thing.
$1 menu anymore.
Yeah, that's not a thing. And that's the thing, dude. Like Taco Bell, Taco Bell, it's funny because all their commercials for Taco Bell now are like these throwbacks to like when like, oh, like they're like, come to Taco Bell, your dollar goes further. Like it's all about where it used to be. Like it's all these show somebody trying to eat at Taco Bell in 2024. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it ain't there ain't no goddamn value there anymore. That shit is expensive.
No, it's like what's the cheapest thing on the menu is like the cheesy roll up, right? Which I don't know who the fuck buys that, but the cheesy roll up is a tortilla with shredded cheese in it, warmed up, and that's it. That's a tortilla with cheese. That's like $1.29 right now. That's fucking crazy.
Real. Yeah, dude. I'll rob a Taco Bell, dude. Straight the fuck up.
I'll punch Taco Bell in the fucking face.
Dude, anytime somebody gives me lip at Taco Bell, that's one of the times where I'm like, dude, are you fucking okay? Like, I will talk back, and then, like, we leave. Shan's always like, please stop. I'm like, all right, we'll leave. Go somewhere else. Because dude, nothing pisses me off more than a guy with an attitude working the drive-thru. Bro, fuck you.
Right about that.
All right, let's get into something else. Taco Bell thinks they're fast casual now, like Fuddruckers or some shit. Yeah, bro, get the fuck out of here.
Didn't Fuddruckers go out of business?
I don't know. I actually have never eaten at a Fuddy's in my life. Yeah, I'm driven past that one. Remember that one that was off Watson by Merrimack?
Buttfuckers. Yeah.
Never ate there in my life. What the fuck was it? Like burgers and shit?
Yeah, but it was like you could have your regular beef burger, or you could pay extra and get like a bison burger, or pay even more and get a buffalo burger. And it was just burger, burger, burger.
Bison burgers are pretty good.
And guess what? None of them were that great.
Just because they sucked, or because
Yeah, Fuddruckers
bison burgers
wasn't that
are
good.
pretty fire.
For what they were like. I mean, I haven't had Fuddruckers in probably like 10 years, but I remember back even then it was like, damn, dude, this is expensive. It's like what Five Guys is now.
Dude, you know what I appreciate a lot nowadays? Brioche.
A brioche bun,
Just a nice brioche, dude.
like a Jack in the Box brioche.
Yeah, but the same thing there. Like a bison burger on brioche is pretty good, but I haven't eaten Jack in the Box in years. I refuse to eat Jack in the Box. Like they can suck me.
When I go up to St. Louis, there's probably gonna be a point where my wife demands Jack in the Box. That's one of her favorites, but we don't have any of that shit here.
Yeah, I got food sickness there or food poisoning there like 3 years ago. Haven't eaten there since. It was the final straw.
Oh, hey, here you go. There is one Fuddruckers left in the entire state of Missouri.
Where is it?
Branson, of course, Branson. It's where shit goes to die.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how far Fuddruckers has fallen. That there's one left in the entire state.
Yeah, it's a goddamn shame.
Brought upon themselves.
Brioche buns, dude. They need to bring that shit in. I just got a half a little thing of brioche bread, dude, and I've been using it. It's pretty good.
Can you handle burgers that have a pretzel bun?
Love it.
Really? It's too much. Like one of my favorite foods in the world is a soft pretzel. One of my other favorite foods in the world is a cheeseburger. Can't mix the two.
Damn.
The flavor of a like the what do they call it? Like the kind of pretzel is what kind of bread is a pretzel? It's a
sourdough.
Sourdough, yeah.
Yeah, it's sourdough.
That
yeah.
sourdough of the like in density, it's too much against a burger.
Def overhyped, but the way I go feral for animal fries as well. Have you guys eaten In-N-Out? Yeah, I've had In-N-Out. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I will do my fries animal style, but I'm done with double animal style.
I want to try. I never ate the lettuce burger. Like I never substituted a bun for the
Protein
lettuce,
style?
but I also don't think I could.
It's delicious.
Yeah, but so is a
There's
bun.
you ever had Freddy's?
Yeah, we got a Freddy's 2 seconds on the road.
So Freddy's, I had this probably like 3 weeks ago. They had the Freddy's and they have the California burger, which is basically their double. They're just ripping it off and they're being very blatant about it. And you can get that lettuce wrap style, and I did, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I've never had it lettuce wrap style. I'm gonna have to try it. Oh,
Yeah,
look at
animal
the front
style.
office, dude. Pretzel buns are gas. Front office, we were just talking about you, fucko. When are you coming back, if ever? We miss you. We haven't heard a third voice on this show in a long time.
I will just eat the pretzel bun, and then I'll eat the burger.
Yeah, I love a pretzel bun, dude. I am about it. Like it has to be it has to be kind of warm though. I hate when they just cut the pretzel bun and give you to like a room temperature, like a right out of the package cut bun.
Frogs.
What?
Some when people reply to each other in the chat, it does not show up in the restream chat,
yeah.
unfortunately. And so Green was asking about animal style. He's never had
That's when they
In-N-Out
serve
before.
you and call you a racial slur.
Yeah.
Any form of pretzel is God sent. Yeah,
True that.
He says, "Trust me, the boys. Trust me, boys. The return is coming. I got 2.5 weeks left.
Good
Bro,
to hear it, buddy.
That sounds like 2.5 years. Is what that sounds like, dude.
Yeah. What's 2.5 more weeks against I don't know, 5 fucking months at this point,
bro. And he didn't know. He had the opportunity to go see Rancid at Fenway and didn't. Because he's in Boston right now, and they just played Fenway, and I'm like, dude, if you just would have known, I'd actually probably give an inch of my ball, yes sir, to see Rancid at Fenway Park. Let's fucking go. I cannot wait for that show on Thursday, dude. That's gonna be tits.
As long as it don't get rained out.
As long as it doesn't get rained out. And we need to get there like It's gonna be so weird because like I don't think the Pumpkins are here. I don't think Smashing Pumpkins are here.
No. It's just the Linda Lindas, and then they flip flop. Some of the middle act is Rancid. Some of the middle act is Smashing Pumpkins. There was a couple of other big market shows. I think
Had
Boston,
both.
New York, where they got both. But the rest of the tour, it's either or.
Yeah, well, I'll take Rancid. Fuck the Smashing Pumpkins. I mean, never seen them, but it would have been cool to see the Smashing Pumpkins. But I will take.
Love Pumpkins.
I'll take Rancid over them.
Agreed.
11 out of 10 times. And it's gonna be weird, like watching Rancid play. Like they're gonna be, I assume, like the second opener. I assume Linda Lindas are gonna be the opener, and then like Rancid. Yeah. So it's like it's gonna be weird. They're gonna be playing at like 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m., 6 p.m. type shit.
Yeah, sun's still up. A lot of people still like finding their seats.
And like Rancid is gonna be playing
on Rancid
and the amphitheater. It's gonna be so weird seeing. It's like when we saw. It's like when we saw the Agrolites play. Remember when the Agrolites opened up for?
We were the only people in that lawn getting down.
Only ones. Like I'm like you mother. They were with Sublime with Rome, right? Or
it was
Dirty Heads.
No, it was 311 and the Whalers with the Agrolites.
Yeah, dude. That. I'm like, you motherfuckers have no idea how sick.
Yeah. It's
right
like,
here.
do you not understand what the fuck is happening right now? Like the realest band at this venue tonight is currently on stage, guys.
Dude, yeah, unfucking real. Super jealous I missed out on that tour and because I was still in Ireland, but yeah, I mean that's gonna be sick. So Thursday's gonna be sick. Never seen Green Day. And I'm glad we're catching them on this tour where they're playing shit we want to hear because the last thing
playing all of
Dookie
and they're playing all of American Idiot.
Yeah, I don't want to hear fucking any of their new music. I don't want to hear bullshit. Like just
if Green Day plays JAR, I'm crying.
Yeah, I do hope they play JAR. Like I assume you're gonna get and I assume we're probably gonna hear a new tune or so. Like I'm assuming they're gonna fit other shit in there around those two.
They open with "Kill the Fucking DJ."
Yeah, or that "Look Ma, I Got No Brains" or something. Like I could totally see that. Which is one of the more fun songs of newer Green Day, but all dog shit. To say regardless. So let's.
There's gonna be that point though where like sun's going down, and the whole crowd is sitting there being like, "Oh, we're coming home."
No, Wake Me Up.
I'm like,
yes, dude. That's gonna pitch. I hate Wake Me Up. Wake Me Up September Ends. I don't like that, and I don't like Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Both those songs just itch my butthole, dude.
Luckily, it's all just part of that narrative.
Yeah.
And thank God that Green Day's kind of douchey, Billy Joe's kind of douchey, but I'm really glad that like when they do like American Idiot, they're not doing like the Pink Floyd The Wall thing where they're like building the wall and like acting it out in front of you.
Yeah. Well, they did
all
do
cringy.
That.
I'm glad I wasn't there for it.
They did do they turned it into Broadway. Remember, American Idiot was a Broadway.
Well, yeah, but like when you go see Green Day themselves live, like they're not sitting there trying to do like when the Who did Quadrophenia or Tommy. Oh, look at the blind kid playing pinball.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I'm glad. I mean, it's gonna be a cool show. I've never seen Green Day. Like I said, it's gonna be a fun time. And then we got Evolution Fest a month and a half from now, too. So we should be getting those passes here in the next couple of weeks. They should be mailing those. They say they mail them out a month from the show. So
they're just gonna mail us an apology. I'm sorry, we can't do this.
Sorry, we ran out of passes.
They were like the post they made today that we both shit on.
It's so fucking.
Well, they're like we've added immersive experiences.
Yeah, and it's like cool. Like it's like
what?
We've got a second entrance. Sick. Like, why don't you tell me a little bit more about what's actually new? Triple H, Batista, Randy Orton, and Ric Flair. Dude,
Evolution Fest, baby.
Evolution
is.
Dude, Randy Orton signed a 5-year deal today. That guy is just gonna be. Randy Orton signed another 5-year deal today through 2029. Guy's just chugging along.
You can just retire after that.
Yeah, he's just gonna retire. They do got Raw and NXT coming here, I think in October, and I'm pretty sure the NXT is the preview, the premiere of it being on like the new channel, like it's the TV debut, and Randy is gonna be there. 5 years, holy shit, yeah, isn't that wild? Pretty fucking wild.
Randy Orton's gonna drop the first fuck.
Yeah, probably. Dom Mysterio was on Impulsive today, which I've never watched an entire episode of Impulsive in my life, but I've watched all the highlights. Looks pretty good.
I only saw a clip where Dominic was like, "Well, Logan, you ever been to Japan?"
Yeah. He goes, they've got a nice, and they cut him off before he could say a nice forest. He was gonna say,
He's
yeah,
like,
they
"What,
got a nice
did you get
forest.
shadow banned?"
Yeah. Dude, it looks good. Like it looks like a good interview. Like it went. They get into like his wife, handling all of this shit that he's doing on TV right now, where he's, Rhea Ripley's licking him and he's making out with Liv Morgan and like, like he is Dirty Dom on TV. Like it's like, how does she handle that? And apparently, like, she's cool as shit. Never really talks about it. Like, just understands that's type of the, that's the business type thing. And it's like, I don't know, dude. That's got to be rough. Like watching your man get straddled by somebody like Liv Morgan on national television. I mean, obviously it pays the bills, but good Lord.
Yeah. I mean, there's actors out there. I mean, George Clooney probably got to kiss. Well, no, that's a horrible example. George Clooney fucked everybody. So I guess like Brad Pitt, if you're Angelina and Brad Pitt, like they get to see that dude kiss a lot of people. Of course, he's also a piece of shit.
Yeah, dude, it's just so
God
wild.
damn.
Like, you like the Rhea clip last night, Nick? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so there's a clip for last night on Raw where she was like, it's just not that. It's just not deep, and it wasn't something. There was like she's talking about something in Dom, and she's like, it just wasn't that deep enough, or it just wasn't deep enough. And then she was like, and I know you've heard that before, like as like a. So everybody like went, oh, whatever, and then Liv Morgan retweeted it and said, "Can confirm this is false." Like, damn, yeah, he's big dicking me. It's like, damn, dude, they are so ready to hit Netflix. It's not even funny.
Dirty Dom be dirty dicking.
Nick, I went to Raw last year. I'm down to go if you want to go. Yeah, so that's the thing. Gene hit me up. Mean Gene, security Gene. He hit me up.
Snitsky?
He's got, huh?
Gene Snitsky?
Gene Snitsky. But yeah, Big Mean Gene, dude, he hit me up. He's got pre-sale. He's gonna get the pre-sale code, and so I was like, yeah, let me know. So I asked, let's all go. My buddy Ed, who also still was a River City guy, he's down to go. So, yeah, I think we should go either Raw, maybe even NXT, because like Raw is cool, but I don't know. We'd have to figure it out because NXT would be cool to see Randy show up there, but it depends on who's going to be there for Raw. Because if it's going to be like Dirty Dom and that whole thing, I'd like to see that live. I think
next time Raw or SmackDown comes here, I want to see wrestling in like a smaller venue. Well, I've never been to a house show before.
So I went to an NXT house show. It was still at Enterprise, but they had like 60% of the place closed, and it was just like the bottom.
They brought the tarps.
It was literally the bottom row. Like it was just like the bottom little section. So that was it. Like it
bottom
was
ring. Yeah.
Bottom ring. It was house show. I went to that with Mean Gene, my buddy Gene. It was cool. But yeah, it was a lot of house show stuff. Very, very small.
They play more to the crowd.
Play more to the crowd. Like the crowd's yelling and they're responding, type stuff. Like a lot of it was very cool to see.
I want to see here because the last time my sister and my nephew went to WWE, I think it was like SmackDown Live house show, Springfield, Missouri. And they went there, and remember the Ascension?
Yeah.
Just the wannabe LOD.
Right.
But they went to the stage on the microphone. I never remember them talking, but they got up there and they're like, Springfield sucks. Like all your teams suck. MSU Bears suck. And then like it's almost like they. Like right before they walked out, they Wikipedia'd like rivals to MSU.
Yeah.
And they're like, we here at the Ascension, we love the Eastern Wisconsin State. And everyone, and because MSU Bears football sucks so bad, like everyone in the crowd was just like, yeah, fuck us. Yeah,
yeah, dude.
The Bears
fuck
fucking
'em, dude.
suck. And the Ascension was like really confused by it.
Yeah,
that there's no love for the football team.
Who was
here.
And this was it. It was TN or it was NXT or WWE?
It was Raw or SmackDown. It was
SmackDown?
WWE
In Springfield.
Yeah.
where'd you say it was at?
It's at this event was at where
Little John played.
it's where Drury State's basketball team plays. Because Drury University. Drury has a pretty serious basketball program, actually. They do pretty good. So they have a decent sized like arena. And that's where they were at least that time.
Frank says, do y'all know TNA still a thing? Yeah, so that's where Matt Hardy's at right now. Matt Hardy's in fucking TNA.
I wonder how much you make at TNA.
I don't know, dude. Green says there's some good TNA. Is there?
I mean, there was some good TNA when Kurt Angle was perked the fuck up.
Well, yeah, Perk Angle's a fucking legend, dude.
Doing fucking moonsaults off cages and shit.
Fucking Perk Angle is an absolute
Kurt Angle might be pound for pound the greatest wrestler of all time.
Oh, yeah.
I wish you could put Kurt Angle in the Hall of Fame again as Perk Angle.
Dude, and he has to, and his bus is him with the mouth guard, like with that wide-eyed look, like, or he's fucking just
dilated as pupils, sunken cheeks, just like he definitely lost some mass.
Yeah, dude.
Balls deep in Jeff Jarrett's wife.
What a fucking legend. Hey, shout out. We didn't shout out. Speaking of wrestling, I don't know why when you said Jeff Jarrett just reminded me, but hey, for all the real wrestling heads, just know Chris Benoit is finally resting in peace. Okay? That piece of shit Kevin Sullivan, dead. He's down for the 3 count, dude. So for all you conspiracy theorists out there like well, at least that conspiracy, the real killer of Chris Benoit's family, dead. So rest in piss, Kevin Sullivan. Rest in piss. And it's funny because I heard Jack was telling me about this. Did you know that before she left Kevin for Chris Benoit, he was the one that came up with the idea that they should start hanging out like in public to make it more real? You dumb fuck. You cuck bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's one of like the cardinal sins of like being being in the industry. Don't bring your spouse into the fucking business. Kevin Nash has been married to the same chick since he did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Why? Because he never took his wife to the fucking arena.
Dude. Keep your bitch out of wrestling, dude. We drove all the females out here. I think your sister left. Tane and Honey's probably like, what the fuck is going on here? We were just talking about Chappell Runner about wrestling. But, dude. What a fucking idiot. Like, I never knew that. And when Jack told me that, I'm like, oh, yeah, dude. Look, let me just tell you this. One wrestler married another wrestler, right? For a storyline, he decides, his wife, in real life wife, starts dating another wrestler in the story. He says, kayfabe, which is basically like making it it's keeping up that like false storyline, like keeping up with kayfabe, like it's this is not a fake
living the gimmick.
Yeah, this is a real thing. Like, we are here. So he said, what would make this on-screen story more believable? If you started hanging out with my wife in public, so they will believe you're dating on screen.
Yeah, travel together, go show to show together in the same car. You're alone, a lot of miles together, a lot of miles, the lonely road together, going from show to show. No one quite understands the pain and how hard you have to work as a wrestler in the 90s and 80s, how much you hurt. No one quite understands.
One night, he's got a sore shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you just rub my shoulder?
Can you? There's a part of my lower back. I can't quite get it with the Tiger Balm. Do you mind?
Do you mind? And then they fuck, right? Obviously. They fuck like feral, like you do when you see Animal Fries. Okay?
He's the rabid Wolverine.
They feral fuck.
Because of his dick game.
They called this man the rabid Wolverine, okay? And it didn't help that he was putting her in a car with arguably, when we're really talking about top 5 wrestlers of all time, Chris Benoit might be one of the top 5 wrestlers
Technical
ever.
wrestler.
Like he is incredible. Okay.
Yeah.
So then she ends up cheating. Kevin Sullivan is like, how did this happen?
What?
So he has like this real life beef now with Chris Benoit because he banged his wife, stole his wife, really.
Yeah.
I mean, then took her and married
It's like
her.
if Macho Man Randy Savage was like, "Hey, Miss Elizabeth, let me introduce you to Rick Rude.
Yeah, dude.
You're gonna love this guy. You're really gonna love this guy."
Like Dusty Rhodes going, "Hey, let me introduce you to Rick. You know?
Yeah.
You should go ride around with Ric Flair.
You
in the
should you
60s.
should go get a booth at the next bar. Just see what happens.
Just see what happens." Oh wait, you fucked my wife, Rick? Amongst 3 other women that night? And then Kevin and Chris had a custody of women's ladder match. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Did they really have a custody of women's ladder match?
I think they were like, yeah, they didn't they spell her name stupid too? Is like woman with a Y, woman. Wasn't that her?
I don't
Like
know.
she's like, I am woman. But yeah, no, they had a match for her, like Hart or her managerial.
Benoit won.
Yeah, whoever. Yeah,
Yeah.
woman on a pole match.
Well, fuck you, Kevin, you cuck bitch. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, anybody who... No, I'm making a joke about custody. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I was thinking, I thought you were making a joke about him. I thought you were making a Bowflex type joke, but yeah. Yeah, Chris Benoit was a big... He was sponsored by Bowflex. Religious guy. Loved the Bible. But yeah, dude, the guy, look, he ends up family annihilating. We're going to put that in quotation because he didn't. Kevin Sullivan, this is a revenge plot years later, kills Chris Benoit and the family, frames it on Benoit. They arrest Chris Benoit. They erase Chris Benoit from the history of the WWE, out of the history books. Kevin Sullivan dies a hero. Okay? He died the other day. When he died, I didn't see a single Chris Benoit comment. People were like, damn, what a legend. I'm like, no. No.
Oh, I'm surprised that more people didn't talk about how shitty he was as a booker.
Wait, is this real life? Yes, this is real life.
Yeah.
Like the beginning, that whole story of him putting his wife with the guy and then him cheating and then leaving Kevin for Chris, marrying him, having a family, and then Chris Benoit kills her and the kid and then himself, in quotations, because he didn't. Kevin Sullivan, if you ask Chavo Guerrero, if you just ask Chavo was on the phone with him. He said he hears a commotion, a little bit of a wrestling going on in the back, a little tussle, and then the phone goes dead, and then he never talks to Chris Benoit again. Next thing you know, his family's dead. That was Kevin Sullivan, dude. Kevin Sullivan knocked on Benoit's front door and attacked him. I am convinced, but and I think Vince McMahon helped cover it up.
Just like when Snuka killed his wife. Oh shit!
So he killed his wife, yeah. And then we'll look at him. He finally went down for it. Well, I guess after he died, right?
Oh, Snuka was a free man. He died while he was on trial.
Right. But he eventually, like all those years later, they finally arrested him for it. I remember it. Like
Did they
were
arrest
putting Jimmy.
Like I said, he was on trial.
Yeah. But I mean, he was like facing charges for the murder. It was like 30 years later.
But he was so out of it, like he didn't even know where the fuck he was by that point.
Just go watch. Yeah. So yeah, Tane, if you go watch Dark Side of the Ring, Chris Benoit's a 2-parter.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, but yeah, it's and honestly, here let me just tell you this though. Do your own research.
Think for yourself. Be an individual.
Don't just listen. Watch Dark Side of the Ring, but then do a little more worm searching. You know, like
Benoit totally killed his wife.
Benoit didn't kill his wife, dude. I'm sorry, dude. He didn't. Chris Benoit is wrongfully blamed.
One too many flying headbutts, bro.
Dude, I don't. Well, that was the other thing. They said when they did his brain autopsy, he had like a fucking brain of like a 70-something-year-old man with Alzheimer's. Like the guy's brain was gone. Like one of his specials was literally climbing up on the turnbuckle and then without zero protection, he just butts you. He jumps in the air like he's Christ, and he headbutts you on your head. forehead to forehead. It's literally
And we're surprised that he junior say out.
and like most people like found a way, like there were times where like he was like headbutting people, like it was a dangerous move. Benoit's older son said till today he gets random texts, sometimes to the effect of the dogs are in the back and the gate's locked, which is what Chris sent to his friend so they'd know to come get the dogs and find their bodies. Remember when Chris jumped off the top? Oh my God, dude. Jesus Christ, dude.
It's the fucking worst, dude.
Dude, wrestling fans are the most toxic people in the world. Actually, MMA fans, because they're rednecks and retarded, and they all, and most of them have inbred relationships. But, right, Matt, I was going to say close second. There's a pretty large gap in then wrestling fans. They're pretty twisted motherfuckers for sure.
And then golf fans.
Golf fans, but dude, MMA fans, dude, when you're talking about I've never seen a group of people who all they ever talk about is, why don't MMA is better than boxing? Why isn't it take it more seriously? Why isn't it thought of as a real sport? And then when people try to watch it, the first time you ask a question, you'd be like you could be the first time watching. Like you've never watched MMA in your life. First time you ever watched it, you're like, damn, you fucking fag. You know what I'm saying? Like, you pussy. You casual. Was so sad I almost considered stopping the text, but dude, I think you should keep fucking texting him.
No, it's like you watch any professional sport through, and you'll see celebrities and people of note, like in the audience of the thing. If you watch any UFC pay-per-view and they're like panning to the audience and showing off like notable people in the audience, you know what you never see? You'll never see like a Nobel Peace Prize. You'll never see like a Pulitzer Prize winning author. It's always just some douche. You'll watch a baseball game and they're like, this baseball game. Let's stop for a moment and let's honor this freedom fighter. Let's honor this guy who was like the only person on that bus in Mississippi when it got firebombed to like survive.
He survived.
Let's all give him a hand. And then we go to fucking UFC, 300, and it's like, hey, this guy punched a cop on January 6th. Let's give him a hand.
This guy got canceled for hating transgendered athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a transphobe. Let's fucking give him everybody Donald Trump. And it's the only place Donald Trump walks. It's the only sporting event in the world Donald Trump walks into and gets a straight up standing ovation.
Right.
UFC feels like there's a guy guys that are all jacked up. Yeah, I've been to a UFC event, and yeah, I was so drunk I barely remember, but from what I remember, it was very testosterone fueled, for sure. But yeah, wrestling fans, they're pretty fucked up too, for sure.
I can only imagine the things at a well sold out UFC pay per view. The things that are yelled at the ring girls. Thank God they're not wearing mics.
Yeah, no shit.
You'd hear some crazy shit.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. UFC's wild. I mean, there was that fight that just got what did he get, a ban? Franks, how long was that guy's ban for swinging at that guy in the crowd because the guy threw something at him? They need ring guys. Yeah, they do. They need a couple guys with just fat fucking bulges, dude. Just packed into a little Speedo, dude. Yeah.
Track pants and big asses.
Dude. You're right, dude. Wrestling fans, like 70% on the spectrum. Dudes walking around wearing 3 replica belts. Yeah, for sure. Well, dude, the Roman Reigns made his return a couple weeks ago, and we were watching, SummerSlam. And they came out with like a $300 belt that night. It was like a Roman belt. It sold out in like minutes.
Those limited edition belts are gnarly.
They're gnarly.
Now, they make them like quality. I wanted to buy the British Bulldog one. The David Boy Smith belt when they came out, because they only make like 100 of them or something, and they'll only sell them at that event.
That's so wild.
Forever. And I was like, dude, I might want to like put a bid on one of these, but there's so much.
They're fucking crazy. Drown stew in my sink and do life for Rhea Ripley to fart. Dude, I was telling Green the other day, I would let Rhea Ripley fucking rim my ass like in salt like a margarita, dude, and fucking just go to town. Dude, she could like straight up eat her way through my chest if she wanted to. Like, what a woman, dude.
Someone on the radio, we were driving home from work just today, and someone on the radio said, I would fill Doja Cat's ass with cum. And my wife made a face. And I looked at her and I said, that's nothing to what Nick will say on the show about like Rhea Ripley or like
Yeah.
I said Nick will literally say she could pee on me.
Yeah, that's how I judge. So if I judge celebrity women based on if I'd let them pee on me. And yeah, dude, like straight up. As long as I've got a face, Rhea Ripley's got a toilet. So it's like I
This is
mean
my
that
portable John.
from the bottom of my heart, dude. Like it is just suffocate me, please. Shan, I love you, but you could also suffocate me. But like, dude, straight up, nothing like a bot. That's because I'm scared of bodily functions, and if I let you pee on me, dude, that's love.
Right. Like when the lost puppy finally lets someone eats out of their hand. Like, oh, he trusts me. He likes me. He loves me. He's coming home with me. You're like, you could pee on me.
Yeah, you could straight up just go ahead and pee. Oh, you got to pee?
My face is your toilet.
Yeah. Have no. The hotter the WWE diva, the more heinous the obstacle course I go through to sniff where she sat on last. Scared of bodily functions. Yeah, so I don't like other people's bodily functions like shit and piss and stuff. Like it is, I am terrified of it. I don't like it, dude.
What scares you more, heights or poop? Oh wait, you don't like blood either.
Well, I'll go.
Dude,
Heights probably one. Heights probably one. I would say heights, blood and shit probably, dude. Honestly, shit might be last.
You're standing at the edge of the Hoover Dam. You have a parachute, and you know how to use it. Your brother comes running around the corner with
a bloody piece of shit.
With a bloody fucking like Oregon Trail, you have dysentery. He's running at you, and he's about to just fucking pie you in the face. Do you jump?
Bro, I am gonna fucking graceful. I will swan dive off the end of that motherfucker, dude. It'll be one of those things where like I fucking go down, my hands go through my legs, and I straighten out, dude. It will be the most graceful fucking dive you've ever seen. Before I get somebody to throw shit at me, dude. Absolutely, I would have to remove myself from life, like society. Like if I got shit thrown at me, there'd be like a 2-day, like I would need like a what do they call it when somebody dies? I would need death, but what do they call it? Bereavement? I need like a bereavement day, dude. Dude, they're like bereavement Ray. Who died? Me. Dude, fuck that. Well, I've told you that one time back when I worked at Tucker's Steakhouse, dude, I had to clean that bathroom that guy shit on the side of, and I got like a one speck of it on my hand, and dude, like I was MIA for an hour. I had to straight up. I told them I was like, I either have to go home or I didn't go outside. For like an hour, I stood outside. I'm like, dude, like you guys don't understand. I had somebody else's shit, somebody shit on the toilet. The way I could tell you stories about poop, pee, vomit, all kinds of shit. Being a vet tech would probably make you guys buckle my gut. Yeah, I'm sure it would. That's why I couldn't work in a hospital. I couldn't be like a dentist, like a dental assistant or a dentist. Like people's mouths are fucked. Bodily functions they're foul, dude. Like straight up.
We are mammals. We are gross animals.
Dude, when I get done fucking, I run like this. I high step for a towel, dude.
Oh my God. You're
Dude,
supposed to fuck on the towel, bro.
dude, no.
There's no wet spot in the bed.
Honey, text me the story later tonight. I've been looking for new spank material.
Got you,
Price,
baby.
I got you, baby. Yes, sir.
Did
I did a job shadowing. You go ahead.
I did a job shadowing day when I thought I wanted to be a nurse.
Well, you used to jerk pigs, dude. So you've
Yeah, you got a stronger stomach than me, bro.
you got a stronger stomach than me because, like you said, dude,
I don't want to smell horse cum.
dude pig
Like,
cum,
just
dude.
hot.
I'd be pissed all day. I'd be like, damn, I literally just hung out with buckets of cum all day.
That'd be a great name for a good porno.
Buckets of cum.
No, I just hung out
I just hung out with buckets of cum. Better that's my cum that's doing. Green, I really liked you.
Oh.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, green inseminating the farm animal. Inseminating? Yeah, insemination. Oh,
Oh, honey, dude.
you better not smell my cum.
What the fuck is going on here, dude?
Oh,
How
no,
did we get here?
It's like a fucking Sinatra song.
How the fuck did
You
we
better
get
not.
here?
You better not smell my cum.
They don't call me Arabian Night for nothing, dude.
Oh god.
Dude, that's so good. Frank the Stallion. Forensic Files is on. Of all episodes, it's the episode that has Miss Peppers works with on. The lady, what? Episode that has the lady Miss Peppers works with on. She can get it. 3 minutes ago, we were talking about the brutal murder of Chris Benoit's family. Now we're talking about fucking horse cum, dude. Bodily functions are gross. And every year I get older, dude. Like, there is a bathroom in Ireland that they ask you, like, it's like, yeah, pay a quarter if you want to piss. Like, to get the door to open. You pay a quarter and you open it, there was shit on the wall. I was like, dude,
you paid for that?
I paid for it. Didn't even use the bathroom, dude.
Holy
I opened it, saw the shit on the wall, and I was like, fuck that quarter, dude. I walked out of there. It's like it straight up just left my quarter in the Aldi's cart rack. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my god.
I was like, bro, fuck this, dude. I just can't play it. We should YouTube Chris Benoit's best moments. If we weren't on YouTube, we would. If we were on Kick only right now, like we are, maybe we just got to get off of. Maybe what we should do, which I don't know, it would be a lot of work, but like we should maybe like just
Rumble,
just do Rumble and Grinder exclusively. Okay, I think we do Rumble and Grinder, and I think we take the file. I think we download the file. It'd be nice if we posted, like, we could just post our show on YouTube, like maybe edit it, you know, like take out some of this stuff, but that would take a lot of work. We need to pay somebody to do that at some point. Like, it'd be nice to be able to, like, take the file off here, take the parts that would get clipped off YouTube out, and then post it, you know? Right. That would be the way to do it, but...
A highlight show.
Yeah, but we're fucking poor workers who work 40 to 50 hours a week, so we don't have time to do that. Hopefully they don't use CCTV of his house that awful night. Yeah, I don't think they did, dude. Chris Benoit's empty, to be honest. Dude, Chris Benoit is innocent. So, but yeah, make sure if you guys go watch that, honey, if you watch that, let us know because we want to hear your take on it. We definitely want to hear your take on it.
Dark Side of the Ring rules.
But make sure you also look into it a little more because I want to know if you believe my story. like look up Kevin Sullivan killing Chris Benoit.
Reddit it.
All right, let's put some respect on the rabid Wolverine. I'm telling you right now, top 5 wrestler of all time. There is not. You can't name me 5 better in-ring wrestlers than Chris Benoit. You just can't. Technical wise,
he's up there for sure.
He is just so fucking good. The Owen Hart moment is. I write a book report and report back to y'all next time. Thank you. We should just bring you on the show and just let you give. We'll just give you the solo cam, dude. You just tell us what you feel. And when we do the guillotine, we're gonna start bringing Green on this show. I'm telling you, Green will be making appearances on this show. Whenever we do that draft, he will be on show. He needs to be next time we watch wrestling. I was like, dude, what is the point of having Green in the chat the entire time when he could just be the third mic while we're all watching wrestling? Like, just hang out with him. Sean AJ Styles, Chris No Order.
Those are
Got
definitely
canceled
ones
that. Logan number 4. Yeah, okay. All right, let's get into something. So let's talk about this real quick. So this is pretty wild. How far would you fucking go to take down your chess rival?
I would just learn to get better at chess and eventually
Better at chess, right? That's what you would think. Well, some cunt in Russia decided instead of practicing, and this is the type of shit that happens in Russia, dude. It's like, remember that game? Like, I don't know why this makes me think of it. Remember the Blue Whale game?
Blue Whale.
That those guys were getting chicks to like teenagers to like jump off buildings and shit. The guy's in prison now. It's called the Blue Whale game. The guy went to prison because he would get all these like chicks. It happened in Russia. Russia is fucking wild, dude.
Yes, it is.
This guy called it's called the Blue Whale game. This guy was like having all of these people do like random shit, like challenges and stuff, like little things, and it all led up to like at the end, like you killing yourself. And like
Jesus,
so many people in Russia did it. It's like, how retarded can you guys be? Pretty fucking retarded. So this chick in a library, clearly we're in a library of some sort here. This is how, so she got caught doing this. This is how she tried to get ahead. Look at the bitch painting on the fucking shit.
it's mercury, right?
Yeah,
She tried to give her mercury poisoning,
yeah,
which does not go away. But like, what fucked her up is right before this, she walked up to the officials, pointed at the cameras, and went, "Are those rolling?" And
Did she really?
Yeah, she gave herself up. She was so fucking stupid. Well, or at least she didn't have to be good at chess. I mean, you got to be somewhat intelligent. But she's such a fucking moron that she walked up to the people in the room, pointed at the cameras, the security cameras, and go, "Are those real? Are those rolling?" And obviously, that's a weird fucking question to be asking someone. So they went, no. And then they waited and checked the footage, and sure enough, she's sitting there like wiping mercury on her seat.
Dude. She says hold on. So she says chess is not that fucking serious. Board games and poison shouldn't be in the same sentence. It's funny you say that because chess, people go through crazy lengths to cheat at chess. Just a year ago, one of the biggest stories in sports was this guy named Hans Niemann, who he denies using it. So this guy, he had a vibrator like in his ass, and so look at this shit, dude. An American grandmaster was a part of a row which rattled the world chess has denied using a vibrating sex toy, and it happened here in St. Louis.
It rattled the world. What a great fucking...
So in September 2022, Hans Niemann sat down to play Norwegian Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen in Chess Cinquid Cup in St. Louis, Missouri. So this happened here.
Yeah.
Niemann won, but was accused by Carlsen of cheating, a claim which sparked a huge legal row between the pair. Let's see where it says. I'm trying to remember like what it says. To be clear,
I guess maybe someone is, it's like those vibrators that you have the remote, like so your partner.
Yeah, so that's what it was.
You have the app on your phone, and so someone's watching it, and like I guess like maybe like what do they call it? Morse code. They're like Morse coding into his asshole with a move to make. And he's just doing a little dance in his chair.
So in December 2023, they re-released a report on the cheating scandal. 5-time world. So the guy's So the report found that Neiman cheated at up to 55 online games, but not in any over-the-board games. So he admitted that cheating online when he was 12 and 16 years old, friends would feed him moves. So yeah, but they were saying that the chess toy. So here's them explaining it. Come on, dude. You imagine wanting to win so bad.
Well, have you ever seen? I mean, they're talking about Magnus Carlsen. Have you ever seen that dude play?
Mm-mm.
Magnus Carlsen. He used to be like the number. He's still like the number 2 guy, but he was the number 1 guy in the world for a while. And when he plays, I don't know, the mode he gets in is, I don't know. He goes into this weird trance mode when he plays. It's incredible. He's definitely on the spectrum.
So he entered as the lowest rated player in the field, and he beat this Carlson guy who was on a 53 match winning streak.
Wow.
So he pointed out Carlson was doing an unusual variation of his typical game. Why don't you just tell us what he did with the vibrator? I want to know where it was.
Right. He's a beast. I fell in a wormhole at 2 a.m, and he would show up late to a 2-minute game with like 20 seconds left and still win. Yeah. He's
Is that
manic.
real?
What?
He would
Magnus?
show up.
Yeah. He's notoriously late to shit. And so like there's like there's time limits on matches. So the clock's running and he shows up 15 minutes late. He's got 5 minutes left of the match and he'll speed run it and yeah, he'll fuck you up. Maybe that's part of his strategy that he rushes you.
So yeah, so this guy says James Stanley proved he could cheat by using vibrations in his shoes. If they want, so they're saying yeah. So basically, what we thought that he was wearing a vibrator, and anytime it was that whenever he should move, they vibrated his little ass. But he's saying that's not real. So, but yeah, it's pretty crazy that even like, I mean, people go to that amount of lengths to cheat at fucking chess. You know where it was. Oh, I know where it was. But I want to. It's like I like reading it. I like the picture. I'm one of those people who like. I don't like. I would have failed school in the pandemic era. I need somebody to read me. I want to hear somebody read it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, teach me. So I want to read like this guy. Stretched for a week.
Not if it's a pawn. Pawns would go in nice and easy.
You want all the dirty details. That's what I'm saying, dude. I want to know, like, how long did he have it in beforehand? Did he practice? Is this something he does only during chess matches? Is he a butt plug guy?
Yeah, bishops would suck. Put a bishop up there. A knight, you got like that chisel like horse mane scratching at your hole. Good. It
wasn't his
Give me
first
give
time.
me a
That's
nice
what I'm
little
saying, though,
pawn.
dude.
Pop that shit.
The knight be the kinkiest piece. I don't know how to play chess. I'm awful at chess. I am.
That rook is causing damage.
I am chess retarded. I do not know anything about chess.
I could not play a full match. I would have to sit there and be like, I can make this move, right? I can make this move, right? Is that legal? Right? Okay.
Dude, I did play checkers against the computer on the back of my plane seat on my way home from Ireland. Beat the fuck out of that guy. Yeah. Beat the shit out of whoever I was playing, dude.
Every time I play that little golf tee in the wooden triangle game at the Cracker Barrel, dude, I can finish that and I still got only 3 tees left. So I'm not quite ignoramus, but I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you're almost on the specky. You're almost autistic. Yeah, no, for sure.
And,
dude, I actually had those as a kid. I used to love those so much. I bought some. Like my grandma bought us those. We used to go there, and I used to have my own triangle golf tee set thing. Yeah. Never finished it.
You've never eaten at a Cracker Barrel? Okay,
yeah,
well, I mean,
that's good. That means you're not white trash.
Well,
so that's good news. That is good news. you ever eaten at a Golden Corral? Me neither.
You never been to a Golden Corral?
Fuck no. I won't
Well,
even
I mean,
walk into one.
Cracker Barrel is like the Canadian In-N-Out. No, wait.
We don't have that shit in the Bay.
Tim
Yeah,
Hortons is like the
good shit in
Canadian
the Bay.
In-N-Out.
They had Tim Hortons in Ireland. They had a Tim Hortons in Ireland, or Tim Hortons.
They had a
it was
Timmy's in
It was like
Ireland?
I think it was an advertisement.
Wow.
Golden Corral's garbage. You're missing nothing. Yeah, I refuse to go into places like
But
that.
you have to experience it one time just to see the clientele.
Dude, I went to I used to go to the old hometown buffets or whatever.
Oh, yeah, same thing.
Same thing. I was there before. Okay. I used to go to the things before Golden Corrals were a thing, like the original. Like, you want to talk about where you could go and get something for. You want to go somewhere low class? Go to a Ponderosa, dude. Do those exist anymore? Are Ponderosas a thing anymore?
Or a Shoney's,
dude. A bag of those Ponderosa bags.
I think there is a Ponderosa in Branson.
Bring me a bag of their wings when you come. Last time I went to Cece's Pizza, the girl I was with also shit her pants on the drive. Let's go.
These are some middle America bullshit.
Like you are a better person not knowing what these are.
Like the Midwest buffet steakhouse chain. Let's see. Also known as Bonanza Steakhouse. Let me see, Ponderosa. I bet there's no more Shoney's.
I don't think so. Dude, I swear to God, Ponderosa, Midwest early 2000s restaurants that didn't close around the time Blockbuster did. Dude, there is still, it's funny. Sometimes when I take Arsenal home, is there a Ponderosa?
No, there was one in Branson, but I guess it's gone now. The closest one to us is in Vidalia, Illinois, of course.
Wait, so they are a thing still?
There is a Ponderosa. There's only a few left.
I think that's going to be our east. We got to find a pit for our thumbnail. We got to find like two kids sitting at like a buffet dinner, just a shitty Ponderosa dinner.
Yeah.
Am I the odd one out? Is everyone here from the Midwest, East Coast? A couple of us are from the Midwest. We got some Canadians in here. Yeah, we are the problem. I mean, you're not missing anything. I said Ponderosa, you're not missing these little shitty Cece's Pizza, dude. That's funny. I didn't know they had Cece's in Pittsburgh, dude. Cece's does have a good apple pie pizza.
What?
They have like a apple crumble pie. It's like a pizza. It's like just dough with just like apple crumble on it. It's hot.
That sounds fucking wild, bro.
Hold on.
Sure. All locate. Oh, there's a Shoney's in Branson. A fucking Shoney's. I was in the Disney college program. Wait, were you really in the Disney college? So you lived at like, what's that place? Vista Way. Did you live at Vista Way?
Were you molested in college?
Did you get fucking finger popped at Vista Way?
When I pay $7 and eat $38 worth of pizza pie. I haven't been to a Cece's in probably 10 years. But look at this pizza, dude.
I would. Yeah.
Buttery dessert pizza crust, warm cinnamon apple, sweet crumb topping, and drizzled with icing.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks good.
It is good, dude. I lived in Vista Way in Chatham Square. Dude, are you... Wait, you're a Disney kid? Is that why you act this way?
Vista Way was the fucking hood. God, dude. Culpeppers had sex with so many, like, what do they call
Were you a Mickey Mouse Club kid?
Foreign exchange students.
What is Bavarian dessert pizzas?
God damn.
Buttery dessert, Bavarian cream, sweet crumb topping. So the same exact thing.
But just
Bavarian.
More cream.
fudge brownies, apple dessert, mac and cheese pizza.
Jesus Christ, we should all be destroyed.
Specialties.
The Piezilla. Well, there's the when you work at CC's, like there's like scripted things you have to say to people. I remember like I'm trying to remember when you walk in, there's something that they have to say. They're like, "Oh, hi, welcome to CC's." But when you leave, they're like, "See you later." And then I think there's like I think the barbecue pizza. Every time someone pulls a barbecue pizza out of the oven, all the employees have to be like, "Yum, yum, get you some." Like there's like, yeah, it's really,
Yum, yum, get you some.
yeah, there's shit. It's bad enough if you worked at like Culver's where you're forced to smile when you're on the floor. If you are within any kind of sight line of customers, you have to just. So you walk into Culver's and it looks like that Black Hole Sun music video from Soundgarden. Everybody's just,
Black hole sun,
but it's CC.
won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come?
Let me see if I can find.
This guy at Reddit, I'm quitting my job at CC's Pizza tomorrow.
Does he talk about the things that they had to say for different types of pizza and situations?
They said, why? Terrible pay for the amount of work I have to do. Busing for a restaurant that can have upwards of 100 people at once while having little kids running around, tearing things up, spilling drinks. It takes its toll. No one helps you clean things up, which means you have to stop what you're doing to help customers. Then you fall behind and end up being yelled at by your manager. Oh, yeah, they also don't cook a lot of their food all the way, especially during lunch and dinner rush. People often get sick. Never eat the brownies or cinnamon rolls unless you want, in quotes, super AIDS.
Well, all of CC's pizzas are just they're frozen pizzas that are already like all they have to do is warm them up.
Throw them in the oven, yeah.
Yeah. I learned that fucking of all the pizza chains, the one chain that like actually like we're talking mass produced pizza that actually kind of home like hand makes shit is Chuck E. Cheese's.
Yeah, and I remember Chuck E. Cheese pizza was not bad if you got it at Chuck E. Cheese, but dude, they used to have Chuck E. Cheese pizza at they used to have like when I was in elementary school, Bernard used to have their pizza days were actually Chuck E. Cheese pizza. It used to come in a box.
Shit.
And it had like Chuck E. on it. It was like a Chuck E. Cheese box, and it was just the worst preheated dog shit pizza you could ever eat. Chuck E. Cheese pizza is now called Pasquale's.
Well, if you order it, because this is during COVID when a lot of restaurants were just shut down and they only had carry out. Chuck E. Cheese created one of those ghost kitchens. It was on DoorDash or Grubhub. So you would be looking for pizza places in your town. All of a sudden, hey, there's this new place called Pasquale's Pizza. Obviously, it's got like a pretty Italian sounding name. So you're like, I'll trust it. And then you get it and you're like, is this a fucking Chuck E. Cheese box? So yeah, Chuck E. Cheese they had their little ghost kitchen. People were not happy about it. This is around the same time that like the whole rumor of them like taking half-eaten pizzas and like reconstructing them into a whole pizza. So like you're like, this pizza doesn't fit together. What the fuck is this? That rumor started spreading.
Sorry, I was reading a conspiracy about there apparently was a conspiracy where Chuck E. Cheese was reusing pizza, or like if they picked up. Oh, is that what you were reading? Sorry, I was reading that as you were saying that. I guess that's why. I'm sorry.
But Nick had the tunnel vision on.
I'm reading this and like this like person's going off.
Yeah, so I mean, it looks like it's like all kind of jigsawed in.
Yeah, no, my bad. I'm literally reading what you're saying, and it was like you were reading. It's almost like you were reading the article to me.
Chuck E. Cheese had a salad bar?
Yeah, they had a salad bar, dude.
I
Right when you
do.
walked in. Right when you walked in.
Man, I
When
love
you
a
walked
salad
up to
bar.
the counter, right to the right of the counter was the salad bar. But did you know Chuck E. Cheese donates any leftover pizza to food banks and local charities at the end of each day?
Had a rat.
The company has a policy of not letting edible food go to waste and instead trying to get it in those in need within the local community. Leftover pizza is promptly refrigerated, then collected by charity partners on a regular schedule to be distributed to homeless shelters, food pantries, and other organizations that provide meals to those experiencing food insecurity.
I love
Fuck
that.
yeah, Chuck E. Cheese.
What a generous fucking mouth.
Fuck yeah, Chuck E. Cheese. Let's go, dude.
It's like Chuck E. Cheese, Stuart Little, two charming ass fucking mice.
Serving the community. Dude, Chuck E. Cheese was always there for us.
True that.
Like if you're, as kids growing up, products of divorce, parents hate each other, your dad just tried to shoot your mom.
The
Not the
song from Chuck E. Cheese. This is digging deep into my life. The Chuck E. Cheese commercial jingle I used to use that as a coping mechanism.
Yeah,
When I was a
see?
kid, if I was like going into like a dark, it's like when you're leaving the basement and you're turning off the light and you're going upstairs, but you're a kid, so you have to do the run up the stairs so that nothing chases you up the stairs. I hit the light and I start bucking up the stairs, and while I'm going up the stairs, I'm going, Chuck E. Cheese is a real cool place to be a kid. Because it's just a place where there's no evil.
Dude, Chuck E. Cheese, like, you guys know the first Chuck E. Cheese was opened near my house in the hometown of San Jose, and I did not know that. That's wild.
Like a Showbiz Pizza? What came first, Chuck E. Cheese or Show? I think they used to be called Showbiz Pizza. I think.
Somebody got stabbed at the one on by my house, like when I was in high school.
The South County one?
Yeah, the South County one.
That's the one. I mean, that was like
Stab.
that was the one from my childhood.
South County.
Right next to the Hooters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suspect remains at large. Yeah, this was in 2015. Police are still looking for suspect after a dispute between a man's girlfriend and ex-wife ended in a stabbing at the Chuck E. Cheese by South County Center Tuesday night.
I love that center because it's literally Chuck E. Cheese in that strip mall there, and then in the parking lot of that, like facing it, is like Dad's Chuck E. Cheese. Like it's the Hooters.
Yeah.
And so, because I lived in like Jefferson County, for quite a bit of my childhood, and white trash, all my birthday parties and birthday dinners revolved around that like square mile. So, when I was really little, my birthdays were at Chuck E. Cheese. As I got a little bit older, they went to the Chevy's inside the South County Mall. And then as I got a little bit older and got tired and I had an impressive collection of sombreros, I then went to the Hooters in South County. So all my birthdays were there. In fact, I was just talking about, my wife was talking about how like Snoop Dogg is America's sweetheart now.
Mm-hmm.
He did such a good job at the Olympics, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
He was the
Did you
best.
see how much he was making?
I heard a number, but I forgot it.
He made $500,000 a day.
It's incredible.
$500,000 a day.
And worth it. Because
to be at the Olympics.
Him and like Flava Flav look like America's dads out of this thing.
For sure.
But
dude, Flava Flav stepping up for the water polo team was so sick. And then I think did you see what she did for Simone, or not Simone, or what was the chick that what was the one that lost the medal in bronze?
I can't remember.
You know what I'm talking about, though? The one who...
He did somebody a solid, but I can't remember exactly
So
what
the
it
girl
was.
that was with Simone Biles and Suni Lee, the girl that had like the grill in, she won. So basically what happened is...
Did he pay her rent?
So he didn't pay her rent. So she got her bronze taken away because I guess like her team had like put in like a thing for a score change or whatever, but they did it past like a score review and the score got changed. But then they realized that their team submitted the change like 5 minutes past the deadline. So they took her bronze away and gave it to the girl who won 4th. So now all like the girls are like, obviously posting about her and stuff. Flavor Flav made her a bronze neck clock.
Fuck yeah.
So she could have something to wear around her neck, which is cool.
And
Like, how much money is he dishing out right now?
And you know what? From what I heard from Olympians that have won bronze medals, they're like deteriorating already.
Yeah, so I saw that, and they have. So it was Nigel Houston that brought that up. So here's the funny thing about that. So the funny thing about Nigel Houston is, if you read the comments on what he was doing, he was like wearing that bronze medal shirtless, and like letting his friends skate around with it shirtless. And they're like, "Do you know how bronze works? Like what sweat does to bronze, like the way they were beating the shit out of these medals." Well, they saw that, and the Olympics said today that they will be replacing any medal that happened to. They can send them in, and they will have them they will have them etched in exactly the way they are now, and they will get brand new bronze medals. Any medals that happened to.
Good way to make it right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I heard about this. So this Olympian, she won bronze in the women's discus throw, and she went on Twitter and she was talking about, quote, "I compete in the Olympic Games tomorrow, and I can't even pay my rent." Enter Flavor Flav, the hype man of the U.S. water polo teams, and Reddit founder Alexis Ohanian. The men who have been cheering on Team USA at the Paris Olympics all week banded together to not only pay her rent for the next month, but cover her rent for the rest of 2024.
Dude, that's fucking sick.
Right.
So how much? I mean, here's my question. One, I didn't know that super dope Flavor Flav's doing this. I know Flavor Flav's got money, but I did not know that Flavor Flav's got
like that.
this money. Like the fact that he is just like so willing, like he seems like the kind of guy that would almost be like needing to probably conserve a little bit. Like Public Enemy hasn't been relevant in a long time. He hasn't done anything since Flavor of Love. Like, he's kind of living out. But to hear he's just so willingly throwing money around like this, I'm like, one, never would have guessed he had money like that. And two, obviously super dope that he's doing that. But I hope that like he can, like, I don't want to be the guy I don't want to be questioning him, but I hope that this doesn't turn around to like bite him in the ass. Like, I hope he does have the money to do this, which I assume he does. But like, I was like, damn, out of all the people to step up, shout out Flavor Flav.
Yeah, maybe he took his money and just like invested in real estate. For all we know, he may just invested really wisely.
Oh, absolutely.
And he's a really clever fella, more than we thought at first. Got to skedaddle. It was good seeing you. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, we really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for joining and supporting us and listening to us just ramble about shit. Like we really appreciate that.
Midwest problems.
Yeah, our Midwest problems and how good you have it out there on the coast.
Yeah, her new place in LA is so sweet. I saw the before and after photos. Like the walls are painted black. There's like a coffin glass top coffee table. The fireplace has a bunch of the Venus flytraps from what's that musical? House of goddamn. What's that musical with Rick Moranis and the Venus flytrap? Feed me.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a bunch of like those Venus flytraps on there, and like at the her husband collects like 80s, 90s action figures. He's got
he owns a head shop. I know that, right? They own a head shop.
Not Rocky Horror Picture Show. But like their house is so fucking dope.
Yeah, I saw that. But yeah, I always see the pictures of them stocking the
glass case at the store.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always got like some vintage like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and shit going out.
So pretty, yeah. But shout out to you, man, to Honey for coming out and watching, man. That's awesome. Hanging out with the boys. All right, let's get into some other shit. We're at about what 2:20, so we're gonna kind of just show some shit here that I got pulled up. We'll talk about a few other things, but I want to talk about that guy giving his 3 favorite white guys. That was funny. But before we do that, I do want to play 2 football videos. We'll talk about 3 football things real quick. We'll get into football. Right off the bat, though, I do want to play this video because this is incredible.
Okay. Oh,
Afterwards? Yeah.
Do you think I got
So this is Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell from today. They're asking each other if they've got CTE.
CTE?
Afterwards?
Do you think I got CTE?
Shoot, I don't think you got CT.
Do you think you got CTE?
I don't think I got CT. But we'll never know till we die.
What do you think about CTE? What is CTE?
ACT is like
ACT.
basically like when you forget shit. Or no?
No, I feel like CTE is like a bunch of traumas that was like we go through as people.
It's like brain damage, right?
I don't want to say you're brain damage because you can't live.
That's exactly what it
not
is,
Not
Antonio.
like brain damage, but it's like a little.
Monte's
like,
perfect.
like, little
Knows
small,
you got
like,
brain damage,
I feel like
motherfucker.
damage, like something
It's
like.
like I feel like it's like people try to frame CTE as a concussion that you may have, but like yo, we had a bunch of concussions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like yo, you
Which is
could
why
live
you
like
have
a
CTE.
concussion.
Right.
It's
So I feel
cumulative.
like CTE could be a bunch of different things, but I feel like it's a characteristic of traumas that we all as people go through. Just like some of them you explained,
Little
like yo,
shop
you
of
was
horrors.
3,
Yep, that's what it was.
4 years old and your uncle made you play D-line and O-line for 3 years, banging another kid. You know, that's 1 yard hitting the dirt.
Straight
So
up.
that's automatically trauma as any kid. Like any kid having to go through that is building some type of trauma because now as a kid you just become more aggressive. Now you develop anger. And as a kid and as a person, we all grow with our traumas. Even like me and you, our dad not being there. I mean, some of these intangibles help us to be great, but sometimes this help us, hurt us, hinder us in some situation because it make us be stubborn. Because now it's like, man, we ain't getting love from my pops, so it's easy to be like, oh man, forget that person because man, like I already, you know, it's already
Does that have to
trauma
do
that
with
you've been dealt
CTE?
with for how people treated you. And that's why we started this show
Yeah,
because
my
we
old
need to be
man
able to
left me
address
to
some of
take care
those
of me.
because you my friend, I already care about you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see you live forever. You got,
Peppers.
what,
Thanks for
8
hanging out,
kids,
buddy.
7 kids? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And we got to be there for them. So
Gotta
it's
go
like,
pound my sweet
we
innocent
got to
life.
address some of the
Love
things
you
we go
guys.
through.
It's
Like,
a
you know what
All
I
right,
mean?
dude. Hey, thrust for us. All right, thrust for us.
That's a t-shirt.
Yeah, that's one of the saddest things ever, though, dude. This right here.
That's tragic.
But it's also hilarious because like these guys, one's trying to box and he sucks, and that thrust for us, dude. Please tell her that. Like, it's a great slogan. Whisper in her ear, right when you're done. Get down in her ear and go, "I push Mongo."
Dude, thrust for us 2024. Let's go.
Let's fucking go. But yeah, dude, those guys are fucking retarded. Antonio Brown, dude, what a fucking guy. Guy is just hilarious. Apparently he doesn't even run his Twitter account. He sold it a long time ago, so whoever's running it now is not even him. But I think he owes a bunch of money. I think he's in debt, isn't he? I'm pretty sure he's like being sued or he's
lost a lot of his money.
Lost a lot of money. So I know he couldn't pay any of those people in that league. He started that little football league, I think, and he couldn't pay anybody in that and all this crazy shit. And then obviously
He also
Le'Veon
ducks and
Bell.
hides under the table whenever you whisper the name Vontae's perfect, kind of like a fucking Vietnam guy hears a helicopter overhead.
Yeah, well, that was to say that hit literally changed his life. Like
he was never the same person. Literally
never the same person after that. And like I said, Le'Veon Bell already had CT, and now he's trying to be a boxer. So it's not good, not looking good. All right, so another thing I wanted to pull up as far as football, which you know are Browns fans here.
Yep.
But you also know I have a love for the Eagles.
Yep.
And today, they dropped a hype video narrated by my boy.
What, Kelsey?
Jason, yeah.
Nice. That was just a guess.
And peep this video, baby. This is some shit.
No one celebrates their own like the city of Philadelphia. Athletes become demigods in the city, even ones whose deeds span decades before.
He didn't show McNabb.
He didn't.
The Eagles are the #1 ticket in town, the most talked about thing at nearly every moment. With that amount of attention, you better be ready to overcome the lows that will happen. Yes, They will let you know when you are not performing well.
Philadelphia is not playing up to the level. What's wrong I don't think Jalen Hurts is good enough. I don't think he'll ever be good enough.
But they will also love you if you show effort, aggression, desire, the will to fight. They will love you in this city if you love it the way you love your brother. If you don't like what the fans and media are saying as a player, it's very easy. Love them, treat them like your brothers, and go out and play your balls off.
Honestly, you look at the Eagles and they should be 10, 12 win season at least. Expectations for this team are great. They have one of the most talented teams in the NFL. They have to make sure they get everything that happened last year out of their mind and go.
Like fucking, why are we on?
They out of their mind and go forward. That Kellen Moore do this thing, and I think his offense is going to drastically better than.
Fuck you, Elon.
They will they will cheer when Michael Irvin is hurt on the field.
Yep, fuck Michael Irvin.
Considering everything that happened to them.
I really think there's going to be one hell of a bounce back.
This is going to piss me off. I'm deleting my Twitter as soon as we get off here. Listen to Brian Dog.
Sometimes the flowers get knocked back a bit, but the roots remain.
Oh, it's cold.
And I can't wait to watch what reblossoms this next season.
I don't give a flying fuck about the Philadelphia Eagles, but you want to hype me up even? You show me a clip of Brian Dawkins crawling out the tunnel on all fours.
Dude.
I will run through a fucking wall.
Screaming to where like his voice is cracking. Like he is literally just it's
halfway
unreal.
Through that video, I was literally about to say, as Brian Dawkins came in there, I went, this video needs more Brian Dawkins.
And they said, oh, I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
It happened.
Yeah, that was the shit, dude. Fuck yeah. Good job, Eagles team. The Browns are still killing it, though. Their video for the upcoming season and that stadium rendition video were pretty tits.
You see the fan vote came through on the field?
Hell yeah, baby. The one I voted
Brownie's
for. Brownie
back for
again.
a third year.
Yeah, I love that. That's who I keep voting for. I'm like, dude, that's the best one. That or the helmet. Don't put the fucking dog down there. I like the dog, but I don't think it looks big all blown up.
If it was that dog,
yeah, that'd be cool.
Yes, please on the field. But I don't like the new dog pound logo.
Yeah, I definitely want the brownie for sure.
This thing, I don't know why, but the old school dog reminds me of like Mug root beer.
Yeah, I can see that. Old Mug and was it Mugs that's got the fire Instagram page right now. If you guys they're pretty let loose. That's like their official page.
Yeah,
like they're out there.
There's someone out there getting paid to be wild out there on their Instagram.
Yeah, dude, you want to fucking do Mugs root beer? They got our Barks. One of the dudes Mugs, right? That had the fire ass page.
I think it was Mugs.
I think it was Mugs. Dude.
Their meme game's strong.
I don't really got too much else. Did you ever hear when you logged in? Did you hear was Chef? Did he reply ever?
What do you mean?
I haven't heard back from Chef in like a month, dude. Did he ever reply?
I sent him a photo day before yesterday. I don't know if he replied to it, but I sent him a photo the day before yesterday. My wife, I didn't notice until halfway through the day. My wife came to get me for lunch, and she was wearing the Modified by Chef shirt.
There you go. Hell yeah.
I was like, oh, he was like, babe, let me take a photo for Chef.
Yeah, he just like quit replying for a while. I don't know if he's got moved. You know, he might be getting moved to the lower thing or whatever. I don't know. So we're waiting on a reply from him so we can give everybody an update. Because I know Catnip was wanting to send some books and stuff, magazines and stuff for him, and he was like, I don't even know how to do that. I'll look into it. And then he never came back. So I don't know. Hoping to hear from Chef. Because I'd love to get an update on that for sure. But yeah, other than that, man, I think you ready to wrap this bad boy up?
Yeah, nice. Look at that. 2.5 hours right there on the dot.
On the dot, and everybody looks like they're filing out anyway. So, but yeah, man, really appreciate you guys. Great show. This week, we'll have a stream tomorrow. This weekend, so like we talked about earlier, Stu will be in town. We're going to the show on Thursday. So either Friday or Saturday, we will have a stream, both of us in one place. We'll be streaming from my place.
Yeah.
So fuck yeah. So you will definitely get one weekend stream this week. I don't know if you're going to get two, but you will get tomorrow, and you'll probably get either Friday or Saturday. We'll figure out what day works best on that, and we'll let you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
So be on the lookout for that. But for the first time, dude, first time you guys will ever see two of us in the same place. So that'll be exciting. So make sure you guys fucking tune in on that. Again, make sure you guys follow join that Discord, follow us on all of our social medias. Make sure you guys download that Action app, man. Good way to keep everybody, win you guys some money, keep everybody involved. Good way to kind of like get some eyes on the show. Every day we'll be posting our Mongo money lines is what we call it, at least right now. And I made up like a loose image that we can kind of fuck around with. It's just, I threw that together. Every day we'll get you a one or two money lines that we think are going to hit. And you guys can trail us every day. So download the Action app. It's a one-stop trail app. So every bet we place under Pushing Mongo will be put there. You can trail it from there. Make sure you guys make a FanDuel account. Send me your guys' name in the join the Discord, and then send us your FanDuel account name so we can get you in the Pushing Mongo DFS. But other than that, man, make sure you guys just follow us everywhere. Give us a follow down below. Hit that sub button if you think we're worthy. Been a great time, man. Thank you guys for joining us. Stu, you got anything you want to add before we get out of here?
Looks like Chef actually emailed us today. So we'll have to read that next. Maybe we'll read that this weekend.
Yeah, we'll read that out. Yeah, I'm going to get in there. I might reply to him too. I want to see what's going on. So
yeah.
All right, well, cool. Well, good shit, guys. Well, you guys have a good rest of your guys.
Tuesday.
Yes, sir. We'll see you guys tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. I'm sure we got Yeti. I'll reach out to you tomorrow, see what time he's going to be on. Green, make sure you're there. We'll do some grids and everything else. So see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good rest of your Tuesday, all right?
Peace.